back in Voros, and
Brian's dead!
something.
He's not dead.
He's right there.
He's fucking gonna be.
He's a goop.
He's goo man.
So last time, I'm gonna roll for who.
Oh.
Oh god.
Sharese, what happened last time?
Oh shit! It's never happened. What did happen last time, other than the fact?
It actually wasn't that.
How did the episode
We didn't
start?
do it.
Not that difficult to.
Fuck
describe.
no! I just
Yeah, we
remember
didn't do it
waking up, eating an egg in the middle that smelting bowl med.
What happened before that?
That's like 3/4 into this.
I had
What
an
happened
egg.
before that?
Here, you start.
We came back from getting fucking bodied by a bunch of flea men.
There you go.
Yeah.
And then we woke up at the edge of the forest and came home, and our house has been ransacked by goop, and everyone's sitting around our house like it's kind of weird. And I took a nap, and we didn't have a door, and Jonathan came in and was like, knock knock on your non-existent door.
Yeah.
I had to talk with Amarok and Smelting Ball, and then we, as in Lavender, Adagio, and Lieb went to go talk to Jonathan,
Oh.
and then
right.
Jonathan kind of understands why we said no to Lieb coming to talk to him,
I made a
but he
deal with
didn't
him.
want to fucking listen.
I made a
fucking
deal with
bitch.
him and he didn't want to do it. It's not
And
my
I'm
fault.
like, okay, fuck you, Jonathan, in this one aspect. You have to deal with him now. He is your problem now.
I'm out of here.
And Lieb was like, you're a bitch.
I didn't say that.
And then left and provoked some farming men. And then Adagio and I went to go check on the business problems, and Brian was not on time, which is weird for Brian. So we went to go to his house, and I tried to break in, and then there was this asshole guard who was
Damien.
who ended up not being an asshole later. Appreciate you, Damien.
He'll be important later.
We dodge rolled into the house. It had a bunch of sketchy shit in it, and we dodge rolled out.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of anything else that happened. Oh yeah. To fill in a blank, Aurelia got gooped on, and you realized
Oh, yeah.
she had a feeble mind spell cast.
She might
She was
fuck
retarded.
Jack.
Which
No,
was-
we stopped her being retarded.
Yeah, you stopped it, but she's still unconscious.
She's suffering from the lingering effects of her retardation.
That makes you really tired.
She was tired beforehand, anyways.
Yeah.
This probably didn't help. Other than that, I think that's it. That's it.
The B plotline has become the A plotline, everyone.
The B plot line has
stars
always
of-
been the A plot line.
The stars have aligned.
No, it's just normal.
Coincidence has happened in this
The
time.
end of days has come.
So,
And so am I.
I'm going to start by bringing it back.
Yeah, hold on, where did we leave off?
Safnoa had went to the college.
We were split up.
I
I
was
wasn't
trying-
doing any casing.
He's trying to snoop around.
That's right, you weren't planning. Yeah, he was an innocent bystander.
Innocent bystander.
Oh, then we were bringing Esteban
To Lucifer.
to Lucifer.
The Azure Cup.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hell, was with you.
Yeah, Halboss went with me, and Vern went with
Because he had
Safnoa.
to drop off the plans for the cards.
Yeah.
Vern.
Is that what you named him?
Yeah.
Alright.
Did he
Yeah.
sell you insurance?
Rest in priest.
I hope not.
Rest in priest. No, Vern Troyer.
Oh. Okay.
Yee.
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna bring it back to Bartian.
You're gonna throw it back?
Ooh! What'd that boy doing?
What are you doing?
I was probably just gonna try to get some more rest. I did say I was.
Yeah, you had like 3 levels of
Yeah.
exhaustion.
Oh yeah, so you were sleepy.
I did say I was gonna work on punching, but I was like, wait a minute, no, I'm gonna fucking.
Just do back-to-back rests.
So you're just gonna do 24 hours of long rest then? 8, 16, 24?
Well, I only need 4 hours.
Oh yeah. So you can do...
Well, so
Oh.
you technically would have got 2 rests in the time that
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I was resting in the field.
okay, so
That's
you
pretty
have,
sick. Okay.
you have 1 exhaustion level at this point.
It's manageable.
Are you gonna keep sleeping?
Yeah, absolutely. Papa needs his rest.
Give me... a Arcana check.
What?
While you're sleeping.
Oh,
Oof, that's not good.
What?
It's for a dream.
Well, let me pull up my
dream.
Yes. As I was curious, I just looked up like famous Verns on Wikipedia.
It's Vern Troyer #1.
Huh?
Is it? Or it's
Vern
Gagnon?
Troyer and then Vern Funk.
Vern Fonk is on here. It says American entrepreneur best known for founding Vern Fonk Insurance, a higher risk auto insurance agency.
It's no longer around.
Nope.
Yes.
Okay, Ron.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Apparently Vern Fonk died in 06.
Oh.
And he was a zombie in season
They were
1.
using his,
Season one.
his like likeness. Or was it
I was
someone
saying
else?
he's been dead for as longer than I've seen the commercials.
Yeah. 23.
Okay. Ooh. Wow.
Vern Bullough, American historian and sexologist.
Oh,
All right.
dude, hell yeah.
He made the
Tell me-
Sexnasium.
We're with the burn shit.
Stop.
Chance, or Bartians, I should say.
Yeah.
While you're sleeping, you're getting a dream. A dream of fire. Not the flames
Not the.
that you have.
Not mine.
These are traditionally orange
Regular
flames.
fire.
And you hear marching. With that Arcana check, you think this is some sort of premonition or omen of something to come.
Was there any way to, I guess, probe deeper in the dream?
No. But it does end with a feeling of being blamed for something. Or like a guilt. Like someone is after you. Or something you have done is coming back for you. And then your whole vision is obscured by any flames, or all these flames. You didn't really have much vision to this anyway, either way, but a wall of fire goes over your vision, and you wake up with the start in the night.
I want to look around. I'm going to take off my helmet, look around for, I don't know, towels, and try to wipe my face.
Yeah. As you're doing that and wiping yourself off and all that stuff, you feel like coming out of this dream, you think back on your life maybe. There's nothing much in your life that could be blamed on you. Now that you think well, there's some stuff.
There's the one event.
But nothing technically related to fire, and not fire that's not your color, so it's kind of weird. It's kind of up in the air what this could mean to you. But it's at least
Because there's no possible way for me to be blamed because I can just little fireball here. This is what I do.
This feeling seems, with that check of 23, almost like something that was put upon you, rather than your own thought.
Like projected to me?
Possibly.
Interesting.
And you're sleeping in Smelting Ball's dilapidated house now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wherever.
Yeah.
No idea.
So there's no wards stopping any of this influence to come into your mind while you're dreaming now.
Right.
You think that when Smelting Ball had his wards on his house, this was stopping that, maybe. With that Arcana check as well. Last thing I'll give you, it does feel elemental in origin. Obviously with the fire, but
Right.
I'm just going to give you the confirmation that something elemental is involved with that.
Is going to happen or has already happened.
Who's to say?
I don't know.
It's some sort of sign.
Right.
Yeah, but you can go back to sleep and get your full rest.
Was that in between my 4 hours of
That was like a couple hours into your sleep, yeah.
Alright, I'll just go back, sleep
Yeah.
another hour or so.
Okay. And this is like midday. This is like afternoon.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll just put my helmet back on.
Yeah. You should sleep with your helmet on.
Yeah, cuts out light.
Yeah, it's okay. And then we're gonna bring it back to. Let's start with Sapnilla.
Yeah.
Yep.
Best
So-
way to start.
You were basically, we ended off with you finishing your business with the school, scoping out the museum with Hapiros' area, trying to find where the sword might be located, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's on your agenda next? I think you were still on the school grounds or about to leave.
I
or
was just
something.
hanging out, yeah. I don't really have anything planned, honestly, for the rest of the day. Probably just wander back to Smelting Ball's cool new house.
Okay. And while you're doing that, what is Smelting Ball doing? I can't remember what you were.
I finished my plans.
Oh, you were constructing something, weren't you? Like
My house?
a cart, and like trying to figure out how.
Well, I'm not doing that right now. I'm doing that with Fabricate. I don't have. I probably don't have quite all the materials for that all at once. So it's part of. There's also a requisitions list in there
Okay.
of everything that I need.
Okay. I will get on that when I
I just I probably well maybe I could, but it'd be easier to just do Fabricate on it rather than make that in like less than 2 days.
So what are you doing?
Probably fixing up my house as best I can with what I got lying around.
Right. Spending a few hours doing all that, you can maybe assisting with some cantrips here and there, like mending. And
Yes.
you can get your
I
house
want a door again.
without most of the holes in the walls
Yep.
and windows. If you need to, you can board them up if you don't have the glass.
So gonna set traps next time.
Yeah, and all your wards have been dispelled, you can tell.
Mm-hmm.
So someone with a high level dispel magic or something else stopped it and ended it. But eventually Sapno will walk into the area, and bartenders will probably be waking up around this time. It's about 3 in the afternoon, 3:30.
How long has the B&E team been gone?
Probably a few hours.
That'd be us.
Oh, I was like, who?
You, the one that committed the crime,
Yeah.
mean?
but then it was erased by the man.
They've basically been gone since like lunchtime.
My record's clear, buddy. I don't know what you're talking about.
I guess time got rid of it. The past 7 years, huh?
You'll probably wake up Emrock about 6.
Just let me know when. I'll pretend not to be really asleep.
No.
When I wake up, I probably go back out in the backyard and just continue throwing fire on the.
Yeah, you noticed that the block was scooched like 4 inches on the ground, just drag marks, and then they just gave up.
That's hater shit. Trying to take some random ass blocks of like
Yeah.
marble. What would they do with that?
They broke into somebody's house. Hey, this shit's not something that's above them, I guess.
That's real hater shit. Just taking random shit.
Yeah.
I mean, they took my obsidian.
They took
Yeah.
my prescription glasses.
And it took quite a bit of the lab's possessions. And
Of course.
and some of the Smelting Ball's equipment.
Assholes.
Your ass, dick.
Okay, you continue training with your fire on the block, trying to melt it as best you can. Yeah, so Safno comes in the doorway with a Smelting Ball there, trying to fix up his house. I don't know if you guys are going to do anything specific yet today, the rest of the day.
Build an alchemy tower.
You said this is like noon?
Alright.
They've been the B&E.
Or what time is it
An
now?
hour?
3:30.
Oh shit. That's nice.
I'm going to say it's about 3:30. Yeah.
That's a ritual spell. Nice.
No, I'm gonna go back to fixing Smelting Ball's plants.
In his backyard?
Yeah.
His little
Thanks.
garden? Okay. You're basically going to druid craft and plant growth and stuff.
Yeah.
My horticulture needs work.
I'm doing only Druid Craft because I don't want to cast Plant Growth again.
Then let's go to the B&E team. In that case.
Weird.
What can we do?
To get out of my ambience that I had.
Yeah, we're escorting fucking Esteban
Yeah.
to the Azure Cup, and then we're like taking all the items we got back to Smelting Bowl.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Because
So,
we found goose slime.
Actual evidence.
yeah, paraphernalia, as it were.
Yeah.
He's like, and why exactly are we going to Lucifan's place?
right now, it feels like she's one of the few we can trust.
Are you sure? You were trusting Brian for a long time. I was trusting Brian for a long time. And might not be around anymore, like you said.
I mean, I slept over the other day, so I mean, if there was ever a chance to kill me, that would have been a pretty good chance to kill me.
All right. I know trust is something that shouldn't be going around with all this going on, but I'll trust you.
Yeah, that's all we got.
And you're basically on the streets walking towards the... It's not far away, it's just down here from here.
On these mean streets.
You go over the bridge, and then this other bridge, and then you're at the Azure Town.
Welcome back.
So you enter, there are a couple people in the bar. There are a couple people in the bar, getting some
fucking sloshed.
at 3:30 in the afternoon, they're probably getting their early drinks in. Couple people, not a lot. Lucifen is there with the cook in the back, Tim, making
We had Tim with 3 M's.
sure, making food for everyone who wants it. You do know that this is a weekend, so Lucifen will be busy tonight.
Yeah,
You can help in the kitchen.
Maybe.
you can do anything.
So you enter, and you see Lucifen in the... actually going over to one of the tables and plopping down a full ribeye steak with a giant mug of ale on someone's table.
The bead of sweat goes down Adagio's forehead.
The steak has like sprigs of like nice
Fuck you.
herbs all over
It
it.
smells incredible.
It's juicy as fuck. There's like a pool of nice...
Perfectly medium rare.
The guy's slapping it.
Yeah, he's slapping it. It's drips are flying everywhere.
There's just a nice pat of butter on the top, and you can tell there's salt and pepper lovingly sprinkled on the top of it.
You're vegan.
There's a sprig of thyme.
Remember your true path.
How would you crave meat when you've never had meat in your life?
Exactly.
Dang,
That don't make no sense.
But he
You
has
can't
it.
just say exactly like it's a gotcha. That doesn't.
I mean, if something smells
Got
good,
me. I want that steak now. That's not
something
good.
smells
has
good.
had
I want to make fucking
If it
steak.
smells good,
Yeah.
it smells good.
Yeah.
Fresh from the manure fields. No,
So I like
From
my
the manure
steak.
fields.
it was Patrick who said that.
No.
Fresh from the manure fields.
You're right. You're
Yep.
right.
No.
You're giving it to Squidward, but
Yeah.
the one left.
That's, no. That's.
Okay. So, you enter in, and
Sorry.
I'm gonna say Esteban probably hasn't seen Lucifen for a while, because they would occasionally know each other, but not anything casually, like not anything serious, or they wouldn't be like friends. But he knows that you're partners with her too. So he walks in, he's like, "It's been a while since I've been in here," and she's like, "Hi again," and Esteban, what's going on?
We gotta talk.
Can we talk upstairs real quick?
Yeah.
Okay. Tim! Man, the bar? I have work to do. So,
Have we even actually seen Tim? at that
No.
point?
no. He's like
Tim is the killer, bro.
he's a half of this
I watch. Just you fucking watch.
Fucking god, bro.
It's all
well,
connected.
you have seen Tim work the bar a couple
I've
times.
seen his hands come up over the counter, but
Is
Yeah.
he just like a default human?
In my
He's a halfling.
brain,
Oh, is this?
Short.
yeah,
Is he Brian?
He has to do this on the bar
yeah. You just see his hands come up. It's
How
like,
often does he do that?
when he mans the bar, which is very...
Oh, dude, his lats must be
which
enormous.
is only when you come in and want to talk to
he's just
Lucifer.
scrawny except for the fact that like his arms sit like this.
Actually, no, you saw him when you first came in here because Lucifer was coming in with you.
It looks like an upside
and
down
Tim was
pyramid.
running the bar.
It's like Tim Allen's neighbor.
I'm gonna ask you a question
Oh,
real quick.
Yeah, what's up?
Is it possible to get coconut oil and olive oil in the city?
Olive oil, maybe.
Olive
Probably
oil.
not
Coconut oil would be a luxury, and it would have to
is
be
this a
imported
Greek
from
town?
southern Varokai or Catasia.
But can I get it?
Investigation check.
Oh, Barokai, huh? Oh my god, are we gonna have a migrating coconut dilemma?
So investigation check for me, Derrick.
Alright, I'm gonna kindness myself.
Well, we're gonna veer off from this
You
Azure
import-
Cup thing over
Yeah,
here
I
for a
mean,
second.
I didn't expect to do that, but I'm realizing based on an idea I had, he would all probably look in town for this once part of his
Trying
process is
to
done.
lotion up his elbows or something?
You invented
No.
the slip and slide?
He's trying to kill people.
Oh,
17.
You can find some, but it's in low quantity. Only one person is able to sell it.
Okay.
How much? How much?
I don't have any
do you
fucking
need?
gold. I don't know yet.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure. I'm still researching that.
I'm gonna say.
Derrick's gonna know how to be like a fully functioning terrorist by the
Yes, I will.
It is there if you want it in low amounts.
I mean, I can't buy it now. I have 8 gold.
Yeah.
But I know for later.
Okay. So we cut back, and Lucifer's like, "Okay, follow me upstairs again." She's just like, "Not this again." What's going on?
Oh yeah, this again.
So she goes upstairs, and you follow her. And she goes by the table on the map on the front, upstairs. Where's the map?
The upstairs.
It's in T because the Azure Cup. There it is. There's the table here, and she actually.
That's the round table. Yeah, where we have our
I
meeting.
believe the opposite of a round table. And so you arrange yourselves around the table, and she actually has like the whole Globagool how to make him thing ready for tonight.
Oh, the table's cleared off now. Okay.
Yes, it's completely, or it has preparations to summon Globagool when the night gets going later.
It's just funny that the more I come here, the less messy it gets.
So she's like, what's the issue?
Well, you know Brian.
I know Brian.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was also in this business venture with us.
And then Esteban goes, he's gone! He's something else!
He's on his hands and knees.
Yeah. My brother in arms, he's something else!
My brother in bread.
My brother in pastries. And she's like, okay, maybe explain a little bit more thoroughly. What
Well,
do you mean?
Brian was late to a meeting we had set up, and we decided to check on him at his abode, and we found evidence of Brian not being Brian.
Like
Or real,
like
possibly.
like what?
Like an ooze?
Like the... Okay.
Yes.
And I've heard that these oozes are related to these stranglings, so
Yes.
you
Yes.
think he's part of that?
Part of it, a victim of it, related in
Probably
some way.
both.
Okay.
Um,
What do you want me to do about that?
hold Esteban. Here.
She looks down, he's on his knees. She's like, ah!
He could be a good kitchen assistant for Tim.
She thinks about it.
Tim. Esteban's got a plethora of experience working with halflings.
Does he have his license? Yes, I have my license! Okay. Do you mind? Do you want to work here? He's like, I don't know who to trust anymore.
It'll be a temporary arrangement. We'll get this figured out.
Okay. I don't like the idea of everyone sleeping here. Is he gonna sleep here or is he gonna go back home? Is it safe?
I mean, if you'd allow it, he'll sleep here. I won't stay, so it won't be like
Everyone's sleeping in my upstairs these days.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's comfortable.
Yeah.
It'll be a temporary arrangement. The plan's still going off for the race. We're still gonna do that.
No fuck.
Wait, seriously?
Yes.
Wait, hold on. Who is he gonna be the one to make these muffins just by himself?
I could
At this
probably find some assistance in the Rafugi camp.
Do they know how to bake? Or can we teach them?
Yes and yes.
Or well, these are gonna be
All they need to do is follow
young
the recipe.
teenagers.
Damn, importing cheap labor.
They're gonna be young teenagers that are unruly. They said those. Which gentleman came in earlier said.
True. I mean, maybe we could get some of the older folk to work in the kitchen.
We should have thought about this earlier. This is gonna. We only have 2 days.
Yeah.
Okay.
This will be a testament to our business acumen.
Sure, if you want to ride that close to the margins. What? So you haven't gotten the cart, you haven't gotten the logos, you haven't really.
We have everything but the hardware.
Okay, and I will be delivering. You'll have to come by on Monday, probably before the races, and get the drinks in there in the cart, and then you're gonna have to go to
Yes.
get the muffins and all that stuff. So, I just hope you have everything prepared by Monday, or this deal's off. I'm not risking if you don't have all the things set in motion for it.
Oh, it's in motion.
Anyways,
We're a greased wheel over here.
so if Brian was has been out of commission,
As far as I'm aware, I've never met the real Brian.
okay. Well, what things gave away that he was what he was, other than did you notice anything weird about him, or it just things you discovered today in his place?
Well, the fact that he wore way too much cologne makes a lot more sense now.
And Esteban's like, he always was very knowledgeable on how the rules and the laws work for permits. I didn't even think about how he couldn't remember. And then he thinks about it farther, and he's like, he once told me recently that he has a big sensitivity issue with heat that he never used to have before. That's something.
Write that down.
That's something. That was months ago, though.
Help us.
So he could have been not himself since winter, since the beginning of winter, maybe longer. And Lucifer's like, okay, this place is sort of protected, but not as much as, say, like the Margrave's place. So, is Esteban a target for Brian, or is he going to be in danger here? Is this going to put my business in danger?
I don't believe so. Just being somewhere that isn't where you would expect him to be would help keep him safe.
Are these stranglers? I've heard that the guards are starting to employ invisibility seeing devices like spells. What and items? What are they scrying? Are they using that kind of things to check their next targets for vulnerabilities, or what are they doing? Do you know of any way that they're targeting people? Or why, other than them being elves or nobles or Brian?
The why? I don't know.
Do you know how? Well, what I'm asking is, are you sure I'm going to not be taking in more trouble with Esteban here, being one half of the duo that is now half ooze?
Well, I don't believe the business is being targeted if Brian was already changed before this became a thing.
Okay.
I think if I know anything about Brian, which isn't a lot, it's probably a wrong place at the wrong time situation.
Okay. Esteban, I guess I'll keep you here as long as you're willing to help out in the kitchen with Tim. Okay. I'm gonna go back home and get some of my plush pillows and blankets and rugs and make this place feel like home.
And my hookah.
And my and my hookah, yes.
Somebody should follow him to make sure he doesn't get killed.
No.
Okay.
I can do that. You're not. I mean, I'm my own man, of course. So I'm gonna go do that.
This
Cool, right? I can have my hookah here.
is Lucifer's place. You have to ask her.
And she's like, I prefer not to have a billowing cloud of smoke come down the stairs.
So that's a no, Esteban.
Okay. I'll get a quick smoke in before I leave. Anyways, more or less,
3 times a day.
Yeah.
Smoke his hookah.
we resolved the issue with Esteban being able to.
Yeah, and I'll just tell Lucifer I owe her a favor.
That, or you could pay double for those Glabagul scrolls.
No, I'll just owe the favor.
Okay. You'll never know
The
when they
favor is
bring it
that she
up.
wants double the
It'll-
money for the
it'll-
goblin school.
It'll make better content later.
It's another surprise tool they can use later.
Oh boy.
All right. I hope you're a good worker, Esteban.
I'm not.
Quick, back to smelting balls.
So now we could say it's about, I don't know, 4:30.
11:41.
3 a.m.
What's the goal? As everyone arrives back in Smelting Ball's place, the whole party together.
Smelting ball, we have evidence.
You do?
Yes.
Awesome.
At your house. All right.
What'd you think?
All right, lad.
Wait.
Let's show him.
Wait.
Oh yeah, that's
Look
right.
around first.
Good. I look around. After I take a shot
Of
Whiskey.
of my
nice, and then
my spell
The
slot.
John Cena whiskey.
yeah. It's the only way you can see John Cena, so it works.
Were you taking a shot of?
And I see invisibility.
Okay.
Since that's kind of what's in my my
Veins.
my item for the time being.
Right. Okay.
I see.
Let me know when you're good.
I'm just looking. I did it.
You see you activate your see invisibility. There's a big ol' eyeball in your house looking right at Bartiam's
Who would have
in the backyard.
Oh.
It's a spectator camera watching him box this.
Look at him go.
Yeah.
It's just flashing,
It's
taking
over
pictures
there.
of him.
It's over there. I guess you can't see it, so
You can't.
take a shot.
Well, I'm still outside.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to him.
What'd you
Here,
say?
Take a shot. I can see it.
Oh no, wait. It's more like a.
Well, no. For the spell strong item, the way I'm flavoring it is that it's a potion that refills itself
Okay.
9 times.
Now you can see the scrying sensor about 4 feet above Bartiam's head, looking
Because
right
it
at him.
specifically says the creature has to use their own action to use it.
Okay. Oh. How close is it? Is it like right
It's
there?
4 feet from his head, above.
So he's in the backyard. We're just in the house.
so it's in the-
not
okay,
even
so it's in the
close to
back-
us.
Looking at you.
It's not even close to us.
Because I think you were the one who got lowest on their wisdom saving throw last night, or last session we
For
played.
what?
For scrying. You're to save against scrying.
I don't remember that at all.
Like, yeah, all of us make
I didn't want to
You
make
didn't
one.
say what it was. You just told to make saves.
Yeah, I don't remember that at all.
Yeah.
Huh, strange.
Yeah. So,
All right, well,
Let's show it to him.
Okay. Lav.
Keep out of the way of the sensor in case it looks at us.
Yeah.
Levin, does you pull out some fucking vials and a fucking crystal ball?
Yeah.
And
Do you know what that is?
well, yeah,
Still going.
dodge.
I believe it's a scrying
yeah,
sensor.
that's what I'm doing.
Makes sense.
We found this in Brian's house. The halfling who bakes sometimes.
and Esteban, who bakes
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
all the time.
I don't know who either of those guys are, so I'm just
Oh, yeah.
going about my business.
So he was in on this?
Seems like it. The evidence is pointing to Brian having been an ooze or undercover before I even got here.
Huh. Okay. So you have a crystal ball and you have this stuff and you have this stuff from his house.
Yeah, we need you to identify some things.
Do the exorcists know? About all the
One
evidence
of them
in there?
does.
One of them.
Because we want to send them over there before Brian's associates get rid of the evidence.
Well,
You notice Esteban did not recommend telling the police about this?
why would Esteban recommend anything
Right?
with the police?
Or the law?
Yeah, he's cool.
Gio has a trunk, as well, full of,
Squirrels.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can look at those scrolls.
Scrolls.
You identified them in this house.
And, two of the vials, one is an oozy one, and one is presumably water. If you could just take a look at these.
You couldn't stop me.
Oh.
Not yet.
Whatever.
Why not?
Because some of the cops tend to be the problem.
Tell Yusuf. He's
Jonathan?
going to be on the open up. Jonathan?
Well,
Seems to be on the open up. I
take
just I
them-
don't want the
Jonathan.
offense to be gone. Because then we lose our shit. If we tell just him, then you can make sure it stays there. So I'll begin identifying. Are you still here?
you gotta
Do
get
you not
done.
see do you not see the problem with this?
What's the problem?
Why don't you want to go to Jonathan?
Because
No,
the slimes
after
keep
you're done
imitating the
identifying.
exorcists.
But not Jonathan. And they got sensors, seeing visibility
True.
and shit going up to catch certain things, and they also know about the brimstone. And then if you go over there, you can tell them about the perfume as well.
Oh, yeah.
True.
That's the point. I just want you to identify this person.
Do you have to be there for that?
No.
I can stay with Smoking Ball.
Do you need the
You're-
items for
Yes,
that?
well, I do need the item, but I just don't need you. You could probably go talk to Jonathan before they get rid of the evidence.
We're holding the evidence.
This is all they had in the house?
There's some other vials, but for the most part, this is what
He's a cop. He wants all of it.
Fair.
I'm leaving then.
Wait, take
Smelting Ball doesn't want me here. Bye.
Amarok with you.
No.
She's gonna get strangled.
Yep.
I'm gonna send Boss with her.
Okay.
I'm leaving.
I'm gonna stick with these guys for a second.
Okay,
File
I'll begin identifying all the items.
Okay.
Just run in and come back.
So when you identify the items, the bottle is a bottle of water. One of them.
This is water.
The other one is
Pocketing
organic matter of an ooze body.
Yep.
Soup.
Similar to what was on Aurelia, but in a larger quantity fits into a big bottle.
Yep.
Probably like, I don't know, half a liter, maybe a liter.
So why would they need to bottle this?
Experimenting on them, perhaps. I think those notes included experimenting on them in the first place to get them like this. Could be trying to improve them, or give them other abilities.
So do you think this is like an ooze placebo? Something to test against?
It's I think placebo is the right word. I think it would be called a constant.
Yeah. Odd. Okay. Well, what about the scry sensor?
The what?
Identify it with stuff.
Right here?
We're like looking at through his back window.
Oh,
These
Like
are
a friendly
10-minute
neighbor
things.
who also lives
Yeah,
in your
I'm
house.
virtual casting this. I can do it faster with an Arcana check.
This is a crystal ball. It's a magical focus, and it's worth 1,000 gold pieces.
Woo!
how'd that get in my bag? What the hell? No, I'm just kidding.
Can be
Are
used
you
for
able
the
to
scrying
scry?
spell.
Are you able to scry?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
Not for another 2 months.
Well, you could during season 2.
Yeah, there was some
Did it?
inconsistency with the joke.
I named that episode Scry Me a River on purpose.
Yeah.
Because you abused it.
Well, I guess we'll hold on to this until you can do that.
Okay.
Why can't you? That's not. You should have enough power for that.
Our only power's the issue. It's a weird memory thing. There was demon madness.
Oh fuck.
I guess that would account for something. Yeah. Okay.
And along with that, I don't know how much if you took any at all of the ash and clay.
I don't think we could carry it. It was like you
No,
said those
they're
barrels.
barrels.
Yeah, I mean you could have
You
taken
could have
stuff
scooped a
from it,
handful or something.
but if you didn't, then you didn't.
There was also ash and clay in there too. Stuff for homunculi making.
Yeah, I'm a little curious about that. I don't. Could be they're trying to add something to the slimes, or they're just using Brian's house as a way to store some of their extra shit.
Right.
And the scrolls.
Yeah.
Of non-detection. There's 5 of them.
Ooh. Interesting.
Also, do you need money for materials?
Yes.
Okay, here, take this 20 platinum.
Nice.
Give this man a small fortune. All low key.
I spent all my money on this house.
This crater.
Lav. So you
Oh no.
dart.
No.
You dart and bolt into the walls of the city. And where are you trying to go?
Small.
Jonathan!
How boss is on her shoulder, like
So,
being
yeah.
carried.
The seminary, you mean?
Wait,
Yeah.
would it be possible to wake up Amarok?
Yeah?
Yeah, you just wake him up.
Okay. No, I don't actually hit you.
I'm about to die!
You just slap in front of his face.
Yeah, it's like, what is it, rule number
Oh,
one of the Order of the
I also made
Lycan.
sure,
employees
sort
are
of
not
mental
responsible for what
earlier in the
happens
day,
in the
but you
first
also have
60
to
seconds of when
remember
they wake up.
Upon waking up, you may be Batista Bomb into the floorboard.
Alright, there's two people talking.
He's talking to Sharese about notes.
Yeah, Amarok, wake up!
Yeah, I guess they'll do their thing.
What?
Long story short, Lav ran off on her own. You're the only one fast enough to catch her. She's going to Jonathan Lone's fire. Can you please catch up with her so she doesn't get choked out,
She's
please?
not alone. Hal boss is with her.
Can how boss stop somebody from choking her?
That was a joke. You should go.
Run a marathon immediately after waking up.
I hate all of you right now.
You're gonna love us more in a bit.
I collect the boots, and I shift,
Zoom.
and
Bye, Amarok. I'm gonna go to like a watering can.
Yeah.
You have a big sun hat.
Oh
like
wait,
that, like
drink
apron.
this. Same visibility.
I was gone before you came to me.
Yeah.
Yep.
A +3 trowel.
Anyways,
Just touch it to the ground.
do you know where you need to go to find
out
out?
of it.
Yes, I was there because me and her went together to go have a meeting with the dude.
So, you go to where the seminary is. There is a small gathering outside of the building.
Oh, Jesus fucking
Forgot
Christ.
about
It's
this already.
It's
And
quick.
they look like farmers from outside the city. They have some of their rusted tools in hand as physical examples of their plight.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's why we didn't want to go back.
Yep.
They aren't as organized as other groups you've seen outside of a building. They kind of just are mulling around. There's probably only about a dozen of them outside the seminary, and it seems like more are arriving every few minutes. Like this is just the start of what would be possibly a larger gathering come a few more hours.
Did I finish my long rest?
Just barely, sure.
Okay.
I'll let it happen. So you catch up with Lab in front of this place. You see that some of these farmers aren't necessarily making any demands of anyone or anything outside the place. They're just kind of getting set up and started.
I'm going to just walk past them.
Mm-hmm. You walk past them. They don't really say much, other than kind of give you a weird eyebrow at your appearance.
I was gonna say, what was that blur?
They're kind of all focused on themselves and their immediate task soon to happen. And as you walk through, you can see the receptionist, the same one you saw earlier today. I believe it was today. Yeah.
Yeah.
At the front desk, as usual. Just like, welcome to the seminary. How can I help you?
Yes, I would like to speak with Jonathan.
He's out. for
Where?
now. What do you need to talk to him about?
About the investigation. We were here earlier today.
Well, he's currently in the Margraves, discussing apparently some new details he learned from your friend.
Yes.
Adagio, was it? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. Thank you.
You
Bye.
might not be able to get in. Okay. Bye.
I'm at the Margraves now.
And you see her come out of the.
Alright. And then hard Tokyo drift to Kira's slide and follow her.
Kyle Boss on her
There's
shoulder.
waves of farmers being blown away
Yeah.
while you slide through the
Walk up
crowd.
to the Margraves, the decorated railings of what look like dragons, and the fountain in the front, and then the big old double door with the face that pops out and says, "Hello there." What?
I said Obi-Wan Kenobi.
What might I... How can I be of assistance to you?
I would like to speak with Jonathan Lonesfire.
Oh. He's inside this very domain.
Would it be possible for you to contact him and let him know that Lavender's outside waiting to speak with him?
I shall see.
I will sit.
Sounds like a toilet flushing every time.
And then he will be up shortly.
Thank you.
Thank you. And 2 weeks later, the door is parked, and Jonathan walks with his beret and sword on the hip out to meet you. And he says,
Pops his hip, put hands on it. What?
What?
What, bitch?
I'm fucking busy.
and
There
he's
he is.
like,
There he is, sassing it up.
hello again.
Hello?
You require me?
Yes. Adagio and I, shortly after we left, we met with a business partner. We were supposed to meet with another business partner who was late, which was odd for him. We went to his house and found evidence of him being an ooze.
Business partner.
Brian?
Yeah, I was going to mention Brian and Esteban you mentioned.
Yes.
He's the only Brian in town.
Which one? Brian
Yes.
is
An ooze.
for certain. What evidence?
Most likely. His whole abode.
And do you have any evidence with you?
No.
Okay. Do any of your comrades have evidence with them?
Yes, Adagio has evidence with him.
Can I see that evidence?
Yes, eventually.
Eventually. Why
For
not
whatever.
right now?
You can if you want to go to Smelting Ball's house, but for whatever reason, I was told to tell you right now.
Matt.
You never said I arrived, so I.
You're behind her.
Oh.
You're following her. You drifted up.
Yeah, you never said I
You
arrived.
guys are, it's like are they at like the door?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like you're at the door, Jonathan's like looking out towards the street, and you just see Amrock run up like Lancelot.
You're there. You're there.
Okay. And I was like, hi.
Fucking,
One second.
such a good
What the fuck?
So fucking funny.
We talked about this. I don't give a fuck how fast you are. I don't care if you can punch the sun out of existence. Stay with a battle buddy. Always.
Yeah,
His advice is
This is your reprimanding. Don't do it again.
I would have liked to. Smelting Ball wanted me to talk to Jonathan immediately.
okay. No arguing.
Regardless.
No arguing here. Please.
I just woke up. I was out and I was up for give or take almost 48 hours.
I'm sorry.
I have no idea what's happening right now.
She's bringing me claims of evidence against Brian.
Who?
All right.
Brian, you know, the only one in town.
Brian of Osenor. That's his last name. Because Esteban and Brian, I did not give them last names, so
Yeah.
that's their name.
Yeah, they're the only Esteban and Brian in town.
Yeah, Smelting Ball had mentioned
You think I actually
names are
met-
Brian Esteban.
You think I
Esteban
actually met
Brian.
people in this town?
that you would want to see all of the evidence.
Yes.
So, other than the items that we are going to bring with you, to you, he wanted me to tell you to go to Brian's home to see the other thing.
Well, I don't want to walk into a house saying there's evidence there and there to be a trap. So what kind of evidence is it?
I don't know how this place operates, but when you need like a warrant or anything like that, some type of governmental allowance to enter a premises.
Well, if the person that is required of such a thing is not around anymore, there's no way we can get a warrant on them
Well,
necessarily.
or at least a legal document in which to search their premises.
Probable cause, baby.
we did have probable cause. Actually, we had
You're not
the
allowed.
Inquisitor with us You know Damien, yes?
It's
Yes,
also possible
one
that
of
if the
my
owner of
boys.
the house
Yes.
dies, the ownership of the house goes to like the city or something.
He was with us. If you need a second opinion, one you trust more than mine, speak with him.
And what was his role in this?
Helping us check on our friend.
Is that what you said?
Helping us check on our
No,
friend.
before that I missed it. Who you
Friend?
talking?
Damien.
Okay.
The surprise tool has been lost. And Adagio said.
Yep. No one has talked to me. They just told me
I
to
will
leave and
talk
go
to
talk
him.
to fucking
I
Jonathan.
will talk to him. He should be back at the seminary. It's about his break time. I will go back there and talk to him and form some
Wait,
type.
didn't you met him? Didn't he tell you not to tell him he was there?
Oh,
I
I don't
told you,
remember that from
you
yesterday.
specifically,
I don't
and
remember
him
that.
specifically.
It's been a week. My bad. That's a Sharese.
I like it though. It makes a fun conflict.
Okay.
So
Sharese is fucked up.
okay. I will go talk to him and try to see what he says and pull a report together and search the house if we can. Other than that, if you have any other evidence that is unique, please deliver it to me as well, or at least show me so we can mark it down, everything. Probably we're going to confiscate it because we don't want
Looks
such
like-
things in your hands.
There's some ash and clay and barrels there, so
Anything else?
some other items we'll bring to you later.
Ash and clay. Those are components to make homunculi.
Yeah.
And the dagger. He thinks to himself. Thank you. Okay. And he goes back in the house, basically and you basically just hear him say his condolences to the Margrave and goodbye for now. And he comes back out and goes towards the
I
seminary.
didn't remember that at all.
I think it is just funny that
It happens.
in the narrative you said okay, I won't do it. Literally 2 seconds later you betray him.
It's great. I like that.
Like
2
an hour
seconds
later,
later
yeah.
you forgot and betrayed him.
I don't. Sharese. It's
Yeah,
been a
he's-
week.
He's dead. He's dead. Yeah.
So you laughed into it, Sharese.
Sharese did it. Yeah.
Yeah, it happens.
So what do you guys do while he walks away?
I don't know what's
He says,
happening.
Thank you for your
Go to the
information. No, don't influence him.
The voices in my head are telling me to go to the spot.
I've been commanded to go to the spa.
The gods of
Laugh. What's happening? What's going on?
You know what? I'm tired of explaining this. I've talked to like 3 people.
You can exposition cast.
Yeah, it's cast exposition.
Everybody can
Cast exposition.
Do you actually know what's going on?
Counterspell.
Xavier?
Fuck you.
No.
Brian's possibly one of these stranglers.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
And they found evidence.
It's the most unexpected / stupidest plot point I could ever think of. But I'm proud of you.
I love it. I don't love it as much as love the way you guys reacted to it. So
That's fair.
it makes me feel good.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Okay. So, Smelling Ball told you to go tell the head of the Exorcist to go check the house. Okay.
This means Laugh also canonically has ADHD now, just like me.
I mean, that makes sense.
It's a piece of you, so it makes sense.
Yep.
It justifies the speed.
Yeah.
She got zoomies.
all the time.
You have to have ADHD to get mobile feet.
And so instead of just quietly knowing that we were being followed at all times,
Yep.
regardless of whether or not we can see it,
Yeah.
instead of bringing the Margrave to a secure location to show him the evidence, we are going to say it publicly. And by that point, if we're not sure who is being followed at what time, allows the perpetrator to completely erase the evidence from the home.
Yep. That's what I was told to do by my boss.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah.
gonna
Take a
walk.
literally.
I'm gonna just walk back. Let's just go home. There's nothing too much else we can do unless we want to stand guard outside of Brian's house
No, there's no point.
to stop something from possibly destroying the evidence.
We could check. We could do a quick run.
Yeah, alright.
Another wellness check, but on the evidence, not Brian.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Brian's.
So you guys wanted to just zoom at full speed again?
Yeah.
Zoom, zoom, over here to Brian's house. The door, I believe you guys just left it open.
Did we not close it?
I don't know what the state of the door and the house was
I
when you
figured
left.
we'd close it.
Okay. It looks like Brian's house, as it was when you first saw it.
Walk in.
You walk in. You go first, right?
You trip
Yeah.
the fire rune.
What's that?
You just walk.
Yeah, we opened it earlier. Don't worry
Knock
about it.
unlocked it, and I don't think it was relocked.
No.
So
Okay.
I don't think knock lasts a certain time before it relocks. I actually should check that.
Or you can
spell.
just unlock.
I don't think it relocks.
The
it
only
after
thing
some
I
time.
think it
It's- it-
suppresses
yeah.
arcane lock.
It suppresses arcane-based locks,
But
for, like,
physical
a
and
while.
mundane locks too. Yeah.
It just opens the
Oh yeah,
physical
yeah,
one.
yeah. It just breaks those. Okay, yeah.
It doesn't like reverse its magic, it just stops.
Yeah. So could you relock it, or it's just broken forever?
It's not broken, like someone could just walk up and lock it
It
again.
is unlocked.
Okay. Well, I'm assuming none of you had a key to Brian's house. So, or I know that none of you guys. had a
No,
key
we
to
broke
Brian's-
in.
Yeah. So it's still unlocked. So you open the door.
Yep.
It's cleared out.
Yep.
They did that in 2 seconds. We've been gone like 10 minutes.
We are being watched all the time.
The only thing that's left are some of his minor furniture. His bed's still there.
Can I do any type of investigation
Cool.
check?
Yeah.
Or
Yes.
to notice anything that, like, any signs?
I'm gonna go back to that hole.
Yeah. The goop hole.
Yeah. With
Yeah.
the
Fey fiends are undead.
None of those.
cloth I stuffed in there.
Yeah. The cloth has been removed.
Okay. Yeah.
Actually, there are shreds of it around, looking like it was torn.
Torn how?
Torn out of the hole, and like shreds of it got hooked on part of the hole of the wood and torn out.
Okay. And the hole itself.
It's
If I were to look in it, what's down there?
grass on the other side of the house.
Okay.
19.
Yeah, it's like a hold outside.
19. Yeah, it's a hole on
Okay.
the outside.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well.
Says the spirit of Adagio.
19. There's chance
Yeah,
snoring.
You sleeping?
I'm good.
I heard you.
You were sleeping, my boy.
No.
I'm gonna get to you in a second.
Snored.
All right.
So there isn't any evidence of because there's dust everywhere.
Right.
But there are pockets of no dust where things were moved.
Mhm.
Half of them.
There's not really, though the apples are still there, the gross apples. There's not any evidence of things like being dragged around the floor.
Mm-hmm.
It's more like everything was possibly magically poofed away or
Whoa, we can't
stuffed
say
into
that.
something or something.
That's pretty slang for
You
it.
didn't
man.
know it's poofed or.
Do I know of
Oh,
any, like...
I'll point to the
Yeah, I
areas
would
where
know.
I
Yeah,
was
I
like,
would
this
know.
is supposed to be. They were supposed to be this year.
There's barrels of wet
So
clay
they're
and ash that
supposed to
are
be
just
able to work the
missing.
poof.
Okay. Yeah.
Do I know of any type of magical situations, items, spells that
You can
could...
Arcana.
That is a 17.
I mean, there's stuff like what is it called? It's called like something chest.
Mordenkainen's like whatever chest.
Yeah.
Spooky chest.
I'd like to do an
That's what
investigation.
Assassin Crush.
Yeah.
used to store
I forgot what
water
it's
in.
called.
Special chest.
Secret chest?
Oh, is the real Brian gonna be at the bottom of that?
No. I don't know.
Did he actually get Mad-Eye Moodied?
I'm not telling you anyway. So there's a secret chest spell. There's stuff like sequester,
He is.
which hides stuff away from detection and stuff like that.
Those are
Also,
spells that I've never fucking heard of.
they're underused
It's
spells.
weird stuff.
We're getting into the weird,
Players never
weird
use.
territory.
Because it's spells for
Like-
downtime.
Like, who used
Yeah.
delayed blast fireball?
That thing we've never had.
No, but like I've heard of
the
that. I've never heard of
2
like
months ago.
I've never heard of like
Back in the
non-detection or anything like that. So that's like
Let's play Marvel
So, yes,
with these
there are spells
inconspicuously
that can-
small
yo.
orange marbles.
Also, there's telekinesis.
Fair.
Straight up too.
Just flick it.
Okay.
Nice.
But no signs of anything moving or any
Oh,
type
it's so
of things
bright.
even outside.
Well, the lab figured out, and she can maybe report this to you as you're coming to your conclusions, that there's a hole to the outside in a corner of the bedroom
Mhm.
that was stuffed with a rag or a blanket. Or,
Yeah, I took a sheet from
Bed.
the bed and stuffed that hole.
Right.
And
With
now
the sheet,
it's
and now it's
obvious
like
there's shreds
burnt.
of this sheet around the hole, and
Is that going towards the outside or towards the inside?
almost like it's almost like it was pulled out from the outside.
Okay. And is there any evidence outside of any type of footprint, anything like that?
No.
Any ooze residue anywhere?
This person just refuses to be found. So,
Alright.
now our only leverage is completely gone, besides what we have.
Yeah.
Which means that most likely they could be coming to the house for reasons.
Colognes are gone too. In the bathroom.
The what?
The colognes are gone.
Oh, the colognes. No, I thought we took some of those.
Did you take all of them?
No, we just took
The
a
rest
couple.
of them.
Whatever was left is gone.
Oh, okay.
Or a smoking ball. We can eat at the house.
Just house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it's probably best to get back to the
We
house.
should leave.
Yeah.
Jonathan is here and he already doesn't, or coming, and already doesn't completely trust us.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Just
So
welcome to the
let's
bathroom.
go. Bye. Close the door and leave.
Peasant revolt ain't gonna help.
Okay.
Peasant revolt ain't gonna help. But it'll be funny.
So, Bartiams, you don't know it, but there's a scrying sensor above your head.
Yeah, I don't know.
And as you're training with your flames, you get that feeling that I've mentioned before but never had it happen yet. Agni wants to come out.
Okay.
So you summon Agni. And Agni is basically looking at you like
What did you do?
something isn't. You know, give me an insight check.
Little Timmy's down the west somewhere. Oh, the Lord did not bless me today. That's a 7.
Oh, there's a 6. I thought 9 and 11 were right next to each other.
You get the feeling-
Coolest die ever.
That Agni wants to communicate something, but you're not getting what it is.
Okay.
But
roll again.
no. But as you are training, Agni does take initiative and kind of wrap himself around your body and wreath you in even stronger flames to help you melt this thing. So you are making better progress while he's out.
Oh.
And things starts to shift and warp even farther than if you were doing this all on your own.
Nice.
But
Get a new
there's still
pizza.
that lingering something that
This
Agni,
smoky November weather's
Give
giving
me
me
the
the
horribles.
horribles.
there's still that lingering feeling of I couldn't understand what Agni was trying to say.
Can I try again in an hour?
Might try again tomorrow.
I'll try again tomorrow.
There's a big old cooldown.
Give it like a month.
It's like this much of the cooldown's done. And it's gonna keep going.
A small bread sliver.
Yeah. Anyways, and at that, I don't remember. Amarok and Lab, you said you're gonna. Labs.
They're coming back.
Yeah, come back. So everyone's
Still
gonna
getting
kind
straight
of again converge at Swampy Ball's house around 6 o'clock.
So before, and like 20 seconds before they show up.
Yeah.
While Smoky Ball and I are going over cart plans and material gathering and what have you, I'll ask. Okay, so I've always wanted to wonder, and you can stop me if this is like an insensitive cultural thing. What's up with the peach pits?
Where's that?
He's not from there.
Can
I know, I'm just assuming.
can I
You're being
history
racist.
check? Do I have to history check that?
You can history check it with advantage.
Adagio?
It's advantage because it's gnome stuff.
Racist?
That's my title.
Racist?
Yeah, it says it right there. In BG3 you can earn your little titles.
26.
It's Adagio, and then you scroll to the bottom and it just says
Peach
racist.
pit. Peach pit.
So you know that the forest gnomes, not the rock gnomes, in Stadiel have a tradition where they
Luke's gonna. Smoky Ball's gonna think you're racist.
they grow a lot of peaches in that area, and the peaches, once they're consumed, the pits of the peaches can then be used in culinary things once they bake it and reduce it basically to a fine powder they can do stuff with. And that's what he's referring to, apparently.
You just have a question on our culinary expertise?
And it's nothing that you being a rock gnome, you don't know this tradition.
Yeah.
Or you're not a part of the tradition.
Yeah, it was just, in Stadial, that was something I encountered that the gnomes were doing. was odd, but you know,
Forest gnomes are doing? Colloquially speaking, I'm considered a rock gnome.
oh,
I was born in a hole. You probably know that.
I've seen the hole that you emerged
It's
out of.
it's a nice hole, but it's still a hole
Yeah.
in a hillside, inside of a hill, not in the woods. Yeah, for rock gnomes hanging out in those holes, we love mushrooms
Oh,
and moles.
Hell yeah.
moles.
What other kind of
Like-
mammals are you to find in the rocks in the hillside?
Yeah, that's a good
rats,
point.
Rats and moles. Nice.
What's like a delicacy for a rock gnome?
Bullet.
Worms.
Well, he goes off for a bit about some really fucking good seasoning mushrooms and shit
And
like
some
that.
of it's probably stuff that he's seen in the Underdark.
I ate a purple worm once.
I mean, to be fair, Tingledon isn't exactly a good representation for my race.
Are there other rock gnome settlements?
Not really. It's more
Really?
if there are, they're mixed with other gnomes and other things.
Oh, shit.
No white
Our
trash.
confusion's justified then.
Oh, well. I didn't realize rock gnomes were that rare.
They're not. The rest of the ones that were their own settlements mixed with other settlements. Singles is the only one that stayed segregated.
Hell yeah.
Whoa!
Huh?
Okay, I guess it is a pretty distilled version of my race, actually. So yeah.
A lot of them kept their cultures though, but Tingleton's like the most
Yeah, I mean, rock gnomes is
ethno-state.
traditionally it's
a
we're also builders in a
reservation.
way. I was a choice smith before, so they knew how to
Okay,
make.
I remember
they
that.
knew how to make clockwork contraptions and things like that.
Yeah,
I just got way better at it.
that's still the same.
It's the same as what?
Like, do you still have like? You don't explode with random effects anymore, do you? I know I haven't seen it yet, but I know that doesn't mean it's impossible.
No,
Okay.
I don't.
I feel like Adaja would be smart enough to know that was from Ringosh. And
Why?
It's a +1.
Did that introduce me explode?
A couple times.
I survived. Okay.
And you turned into a ficus once.
you've seen many people explode in season 2.
Okay, I'm guessing I can Arcana check this a little bit. Like, wait, did I use wild magic?
You can't Arcana this.
Because it's essentially very similar to the Phaserus that
Just some,
Lav gave me.
Similar to what?
oh no! Put it away! Put it away! Put it away! Put it away! Put it away!
Smell it!
You feel like dirt all over yourself because you're pushing plants.
Dirt and plants.
I saw it earlier.
I gave you preemptive
I
Narcan.
shot one of my fire grenades at the
Should have fentanyl
ghost antler guy, and then it replicated itself and shot at the other guy.
Yes, it was wild magic.
That's what that was. I figured out how to, in small amounts, I can control it.
What was your Arcana?
26. Or wait, what was it?
40.
It was something high.
Okay.
I just forgot what the actual number was for a second.
Is it above 20?
I'm pretty sure it was.
Then you don't need to tell
Where's
me
the log at?
more than that. But you-
25.
Okay. You know that wild magic is a magical phenomena that is associated, usually, in your mind, with phasers. This pink gas.
Yeah.
Which is very rare. You've never really heard about it being that common in anything else other than weird, random other occurrences. It's wild magic. Namesake.
Huh. That's interesting.
When you think about it, probably Hannah Hallen has a class on that if she teaches magical anomalies.
Wait, so it was something I could just do. I didn't need this to do it.
Yeah, you could just do it. I think there might have been something in your lineage.
He was gas. He had pink gas.
Yeah. Perhaps you had a barbarian uncle who might have influenced whether or not you were able to.
Well, then that's interesting, because if it had to do with my blood lineage, then why was I not hit with that again?
I don't know. Maybe there was just something that needed to, like a spark, that needed to trigger it, and you didn't get that spark this time.
don't think I want it.
Yeah, you didn't want it that back then, really. There was some additional baggage, but you know, the less you know.
I'm gonna have to ask you more about that later because now I'm curious.
Yeah.
Have you guys addressed the scrying sensor above our teams, or you leave it there? I'm just curious.
Do you want me to get rid of that?
You got.
If you want, I mean, man, I don't think it can hear us from here.
You can see Agni's out of its out of his body and is like floating around him while he does this.
Yeah, just fuck with
Why do
him.
you punch like that?
Just get rid of it. Fuck with him.
Okay. Oh yeah.
We have to talk.
It'll be funny.
Oh, it's not punches, it's
of
the
our
fire.
teams actually
Oh,
doing
that
stuff.
matters.
Yeah.
So I
Projecting
will.
fire from my fists.
It's the passion.
I'll cast a 4th level dispel magic.
It doesn't help.
It doesn't.
If it's below the spell at all, then you still have to roll for it.
Yeah, so
Okay,
you might as well
there's
just
no
cast it
bonuses.
Or just cast it at 3rd.
Yeah. Unless you're gonna cast it at 5th, cast it at 3rd.
I'll cast it at
I'll
3rd.
give you a guidance because this counts as an ability check.
It does.
Okay.
So roll a spellcaster or ability check.
So it's just a d20
What's your spellcasting modifier?
plus my spellcasting modifier. Okay.
And a d4 from the guided.
Yeah. $17.
You obliterate this fucking sensor.
Does your spell magic look like any sort of flavor to it? Any?
Yeah, so when I raise my vine and nature covered staff, basically a series of like really small sandstone lines will slack across the.
And that happens all above your head without seeing what he's targeting.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, some sandstone lines that happen to look a lot like a maze.
I'm clueless.
Okay.
I have no idea what's
And
going
then
on.
You see the
Rock
slap
bust
chopper
in.
going off above your head.
Just right, just huh?
You guys saunter in.
They cleared out the house that you guys have allegedly broke into earlier today.
Fuck!
You guys broke into a house?
No.
You guys got to remember that we're being watched at all times, so anything we do, they're going to be 5 fucking
I
steps ahead
apologize
of
for
us.
being short with you before. It's just
You're always short.
just because we have something, our word isn't enough to tell us where we got it from. We have to show where we got it from.
But if that stuff is gone before we get there, that is our only
Which is
source of
also
evidence.
weird. Then why did you leave it alone? How was it with you? Could have sent him back to me, and then we could go figure this out.
Curiosity and impulse.
Thing is, we only now.
I don't even know. I'm not even.
What matters
you're
now
just-
is that whatever the fuck you guys
Walking
took
is playing in my head.
is the only piece of evidence that we have linking to
Yeah.
this situation. So now
So then we
that puts a fucking target on our back, a bigger one, despite the fact that we already had one on us. Your house is not protected, which means we have to be on watch 24/7 if we don't want to get attacked. They already don't like us.
do that much to begin with.
Also, we escorted Esteban to the Azure Cup, and Adagio and I decided to stick together. And sticking together is something we decided we were going to do before you set me off alone!
When did we decide that?
You're just poking your head through the window again.
I'm just in the window watering
Yeah.
plants in the windowsill.
Seth, no, with your great perception, you
Yeah.
hear the clopping of hooves outside of the house.
Hold on, I'll be back.
There's a congregation of about 30 farmers with their donkeys
That's cool.
coming up towards the gate of the place, and they all have their rusted tools, and they look like they're going to go towards the rest of them. So they're
We're
gathering.
going to town?
They're gathering.
The army is assembling.
I'm gonna stand like
Innocently?
at, like the gate.
Bye.
Like
Are
this.
they wearing the hear ye's?
Yeah, I'm just... Well, goddamn.
Yeah. So you notice your deception work is
It's working out. My
paying
plan's,
off.
my plan's working out.
Rabble, rabble, rabble.
So
Those barrels were pretty large.
they said they would take a few hours and gather some groups. So
Yeah, that's fine.
there's a
They
posse
can, they
coming
can they can handle that at whatever speed they want to move at.
in. Yeah.
Molasses.
So where are we at right now? The investigation. I was asleep. You guys found some things. What happened? She explained it to me. What happened?
Who's Brian?
I don't know anymore.
You never knew.
I never knew.
We're on the same level of knowledge then.
Is it easy to assume that this Brian is the same person who, or at least one of the very few that probably broke into this house and more or less, I'm going to say attacked Aurelia while she was asleep.
Honestly, I can't assume that at all. I don't know who all's involved.
Right, so we're still in the same fucking spot. It's almost like we're waiting for them to come to us, but they're going to be too afraid because we have numbers.
It's okay. We have an entire act to finish this.
I have something that no one else has called meta knowledge.
Do you or anyone in this group that you know more about me have the ability to locate creatures with magic?
Again, it might be a situation of it's not the
What level would that be?
It's 4. I think it's 4.
Not right now.
I can do it tomorrow.
Same here.
So the only person here that can use that spell that's actually met Brian is you. So we can't find him.
I'm not even entirely sure.
Fucking,
who's
oh my
met
God.
Brian.
Because to use the spell, you have to be familiar with the target.
Well, don't you know the target?
No, I don't have the spell.
But you met them, right?
There's no spell.
Do you have a thing that I can produce an image?
I can do that. I can at least
That helps you
show
know the
what it looks
person,
like.
correct?
Depends on the DM's definition of familiar.
It depends on the DM's definition of the person.
So you can use the spell
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Well,
like-
we know
like-
we know the memory of the person.
Or it's like freaking has Adagio met Brian?
The real Brian.
Yes.
It does specifically say if the creature described is in a different form, it doesn't work.
Oh, okay. That's good knowledge, actually.
Oh, so like shape-shifting or
Yeah.
disguise self
but
protects
you-
against...
Crazy.
Oh, wait,
Looking-
wait a minute. Wait a minute. No.
I
Okay,
didn't know
the
that.
creature can do this.
Oh, creature.
Doesn't it say you can specify a type of creature? You just look for oozes.
When that most likely just back to the.
I mean,
empty
it
cup.
would ping any ooze within 1,000 feet of me, but yeah.
Yeah. So we just make sure we're far away
That-
from the Azure Cup and far away from wherever the fuck else oozes might. We know oozes might be.
Yeah.
Might help, actually.
That. Okay. Well, does non-detection affect that at all?
Yeah, but line detection only lasts an hour at a time.
If
So
they-
does locate
It's
creature.
gonna lapse.
Did you guys take the non-detection scrolls?
Yes.
Yes.
So
We
there's
just
a
don't know
chance.
if they have more.
Right. So, but there's a chance that they don't.
Yeah.
At minimum, they have 5 less.
The chance that every one of them has like 24 non-detection scrolls each.
What do we know about non-detection? What's the time range on that?
Less than an hour.
It only lasts an hour.
Yeah, it's not very good.
It's long enough to crash into a boat and take everything that was there.
I'm sorry, it lasts 8 hours? What?
Yep.
I swear I made a character based off this thing years ago and it said 1 hour each.
Nope.
It's
That
fucking
was
weird.
4th edition.
Okay, never mind then.
Welcome
So,
to 5th edition.
so it's a
The
lot
6th
better.
edition.
It's a lot better.
Much better.
Yeah, you hide him from divination magic. Can be willing.
Are we being watched right now?
Oh, you can
Not
also
anymore.
cast non-detection on objects too.
No.
Oh, okay, that makes it a lot better.
I don't want them to find my bananas.
Yeah.
So
There was one watching bar teams earlier, but
No, like
I
it doesn't stop them
removed that
from
one.
seeing it specifically, just magically detecting
Yeah,
it.
they don't want anyone to scry on these bananas.
so when we
Brian, what?
when we
Yes, that
go,
would be
if we have enough
fun.
evidence at some point, we should probably use those, or at least most of us use those, so that when we're tracking, they won't know we're coming.
Is non-detection a concentration spell?
No.
Ooh,
Oh shit. Okay.
that's pretty
It's like Death Ward.
Okay.
So
Pretty nice. As long as you're dealing with scrying in your campaign.
I mean, granted, we're one short on that of being
Good
a
news.
full
Or
deck,
divination.
but it helps us get closer without getting information. But the problem is, that this, whatever the thing is, it's way too slippery. Too many threads. Thought it was the Fae, now not sure.
Can any of you cast non-detection naturally?
I don't know what that spell is.
My only knowledge of that spell comes from those scrolls.
Yeah, it's a bard, ranger, or wizard spell.
Okay.
Which does the artificer have its own spell list, or does
Looks
it?
like we'll have to
Technically,
call
probably
it
go
Ranger
to your
Hell.
spell
I
list
don't
if
know.
anyone's. It borrows a lot from wizard spell lists.
I don't think I have, but I gotta say a letter.
The Mighty Morphin song starts playing.
What do you? Use up for me?
Go, Ranger.
No.
Go, go, go. Ranger.
Yeah.
So, the sun starts to set on this early spring evening.
We could take the evidence we currently have back to the other thing.
Yes.
There is a small group of people out there, though.
I would wait for him to come here.
There's a group of people.
Yeah,
Doing what?
I don't really know. They just had their rusty tools.
Do they look like farmers?
Yeah.
That's not important.
What did you do?
Insight check?
Yes.
Group insight check.
Deception.
What the fuck did you do?
No.
I don't even want to deal with whatever the fuck you're dealing with. I'm not going to insight check.
There you go.
Leave.
Are you still concentrating on
Yeah, my
guidance?
deception's good.
It depends on how long I'm.
But that roll's pretty bad.
I made it till they passed.
23.
Yeah.
13.
14.
You guys all know something's up, or at least you two.
I'm just trying very hard to hide it.
We're not going to worry about that right now.
Giving you the fucking the Nordic stare.
I don't think they'll kick us out of the town until we get this done and taken care of. So I think we're okay. Somebody will be reprimanded for it. Won't be me.
Won't be me.
Wasn't me.
Yeah, he's just an innocent bystander.
Nature Boy's plan to never go wrong.
This wasn't even a plan. I did it just for fun.
Was it
Did
impulse?
what? Yeah, what are you talking
I
about?
was just hanging out.
You just hanging
I was
around.
just hanging out, chatting up my neighbors.
Yeah.
That's it.
You're being neighborly.
Yeah. I'm a good
Anyways, so what's our plan now?
So tomorrow is the last free day we have before Noah and I have to go to school.
God, I can't believe it's
Are you still doing that?
neighbor. Well, we already paid for it.
Okay.
You got your free rides. You get your Nepo Baby
the
free
goat
rides.
paid for it.
No, we're on a
also
GI Bill.
It's also the last full day we have to get
When do you guys get your chargers?
the cart and
That's
the
only when
logo
Oh,
prepped.
you're right.
We already crashed them.
I don't know how are we going on that end team.
As far as the carts go, I can make 8 of them with wood as long as I have the
Really?
materials. Yeah.
Okay.
Lumber's viable here.
Yeah. Do you think 20 platinum will be able to cover all that?
Sounds like it's more than enough. But I'm not there.
I mean, I need more than just wood.
I mean, all the materials in general.
We also need to know if we have a source of that mold or that mold moss stuff. That's the easiest way to make this work. Which I don't think I have any of
The
that.
heat draining mold.
If there's some sort of other kind of horticulturist in the city that might have a sample, a sample.
I mean, what do you think? You've lived here longer.
Yeah.
Picture check. To remember if there's anything like that in this city.
Where's the greenhouse? Where's the Hogwarts greenhouse?
Use a guidance.
Is it?
It's at the school.
No.
It's a 16.
No. That's right.
Someone in town likes to preserve a lot of their concoctions, and that person would be Glenn Durgenfeld.
Kurgan Durgenfell, let's go!
Yeah!
Concoction,
That's my hero. I knew it was Dad.
I will say this, Derrick. You know that. So here's the thing: the potions are manufactured in Ocenor, but it's basically the kind of thing where it's alumni who pass Durgenfeld's class are then
Awarded free mold.
are then given jobs up here by these warehouses on the seaside, number 9 on the map.
Are you telling me the school's part of a labor pipeline?
Yeah.
Yes. It's basically like they get you into your first job after you graduate kind of thing. Making these potions. And they do these in these warehouses near the coast on the north of here, kind of near Old Town.
Ooh, I don't like that.
So there are seaside warehouses over there. A lot of it's directly manufactured and then shipped on boat to other places from that exact port up there. And if they were to have these molds around, Durgenfell either would have them in the academy, at least for study and academical purposes, and also it would be probably in the warehouses for storage. Not just for the potions, but for other things that they need to keep cool and preserve, like ingredients and like pieces of creatures and
Is it not
stuff.
possible to buy some of it from them?
You don't know. You've never tried or never heard of anyone buying it successfully from them. It might be a thing that he keeps close to hand to keep his stuff preserved and doesn't sell it. You don't know.
Well, the only chance we'll have of getting that in the city is if we talk to Durganfell's people and see if we can purchase a sample of it from them. If we can't do that, we have to get it less than legally, or we have to go by the more difficult method.
What's the more difficult method?
It's in the portfolio.
What's a vacuum?
It's a place with nothing in it, no air. What's going on?
That's not real.
I mean, assumedly, if it would happen if you got up like the sky far enough, assumedly. Because if all the stars and stuff up there, there's a lot of space up there. Eventually, it gets dark.
Huh.
The whole thing isn't always blue.
It's a wild space up there. You know that.
I never thought about it like that.
It's gotta be the chilliest to go or two up there.
More of a land guy.
That's like a premonition for like 4 years in the future.
I wondered how Stars Druid stuff worked. Okay. Can I trust you to handle Durganfell? That avenue.
Yeah,
I'll handle them all.
Like I say, you could bring Barteams with you.
I probably should bring someone with me.
But just imagine building a business using Vlan Durganfell's knowledge to eclipse Vlan Durganfell.
It's not even his knowledge; it's just his materials.
Or his materials. This could be it.
This is like
You're trying to sell me on this, and it's only slightly working.
I'm stoking your hatred.
Oh, you're stoking something.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So let me get this straight. So we're just gonna pretty much do the same thing we've been doing, which is coasting until something pops up.
Yes.
A la thumb on forehead, a persona situation,
Yes.
where until the palace opens, we're
Uh-huh.
just doing dick all.
Yes, I made that joke off camera.
Okay.
Okay, more.
Get those
active
social
things.
links.
We still haven't talked to
And those day jobs.
the guy.
What are you reading?
We still haven't talked to Max yet.
You're right.
It's
We
just
have
like we lost the house, so we need something to concrete to link to them, which means we either have to go
I
to
don't.
him or go to their place,
I know.
to their little embassy, and sneak around.
I know it was mentioned that when we talked to Max, we would do it as a whole group,
Which we still haven't done.
which we
Yep.
still haven't done. But as of right now, this is. I have nothing else to do today. There is still slight daylight, and we are all together as a group.
Should we go talk to Max?
We should probably
Let's
go
go
talk to Max.
talk to
though.
fucking
We go
Max.
talk to
Need
Max.
to be more active.
Okay,
Yeah.
everybody,
Let's go talk to Max.
Put-
Bartiums!
put stuff in your backpack that you don't want stolen in case
Too late.
this shit happens again.
All the shit I had
Put
is
smelting
gone.
ball in the bag of holding.
Okay.
Why are we going to talk to Max?
Yeah, what's going on?
And I think we're
Yeah,
gonna
that wasn't part of that conversation. So I don't know why you guys
You walked in with
talk
your
to
water
Max.
can, huh?
When we say talk to, we probably mean interrogate because he has insider information. He's involved in this plot.
And he doesn't seem 100% on it.
They attacked his sister, and assumedly also him.
Alright.
So if we're really lucky, he might feel pretty peeved about that.
If he remembers.
If he remembers. Well,
Yeah.
he remembers the sister being attacked.
So, I guess, are we doing good cop, bad cop?
Well, if you're trying to interrogate him, I'm assuming you don't care if he likes you afterwards.
No.
You try and
But
scare
he-
the shit out of him.
But he could also talk to the police, and that's a whole other issue that we'd have to deal with.
If we break into his house, he's going to talk to the police regardless what happens.
We're not gonna break into his house. We're just gonna. At least not initially.
If it's even on the
He's-
table,
You start at low heat, and you slowly bring it up
Okay.
as needed.
The frog in a pot technique.
We're going to boil this man.
I'll boil him soon.
I think this is just one of the plans where we're just kind of there is no plan.
There's no plan.
There is no plan.
There's no plan. We're gonna improv this whole thing.
Yep.
For once, I'm okay with that.
Yep.
Are we all in agreement on this?
Yeah, we
Yep.
just, we
Yes.
just have to be disarming enough to let
Gotta.
us talk to him.
Right.
All right, let me pee before I move on to that.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
not gonna work.
I'm gonna join you. in the other bathroom.
We want to
What are you
go
hard
see.
That's a hard piss.
We want to go see Maximilian Lavala, huh?
Yep.
Oh, that's not very good.
Yeah, it's kind of nasty.
Or did you get the G Fuel?
The,
Or the
the,
gamer subs?
the
whatever.
citrus green tea flavor is the best.
As long as it works.
Got a new flavor coming in. It's called lean.
So, where do you guys want to go? And this is all going to be as a group.
I believe the last place we saw him was the sanatorium.
Correct.
So to the sanatorium.
It's been like what, 2 days since then, though, right? Or a day?
Yeah.
2 or 3 days.
Likely either at home or either at Xavier's sister.
Depends if his sister's out or not.
Like I said, the choking was like a 48-hour thing, if I remember correctly.
You.
So if it's been 2 days,
I mean, we
might-
both got up and left immediately after getting choked.
True.
Well, he wasn't choked.
After almost getting, I got up and left immediately after being choked.
Oh. Maybe it's just like a natural resistance thing.
It was really fucking cool.
So you all leave Smoking Ball's house. Your door is back on its hinges finally, I would say, by now.
Not when we come back.
Are you going to lock the door?
Yeah.
I don't have a key.
That you probably have a key. That's probably the least amount you could do, or the most amount you could do right now to fortify that.
Sure is.
But you go to the city.
I leave a magical note. It says, "Don't fucking enter my house."
With what? Magic Bell?
Magical tinkering.
Oh, okay.
I put a big sign on the door that says, "Don't fucking come in here again, assholes."
Assholes is what's gonna get him.
Yep.
Probably
Yeah.
common, right? Or is it a message? It's like a message, or is it like word?
No, you
No,
can
it's
do it.
written on the door.
Oh,
Yeah.
You can do sounds.
You- you
A
have a couple
static
different
visual
options.
effect appears on one of the object surfaces. It can be a picture, up to 25 words of text, lines, shapes, or a mixture of these elements as you like.
All right.
It
Almost
okay,
really
so it has a big
technically
fucking
done.
sign on the door that says, "Don't fucking come in here, assholes." And then just an artist rendition of myself giving him the double finger.
I'm
And then I grab Vern.
It's like a neon
Okay.
sign right
I'm
now.
secondary hesitant right now.
Yeah.
The rally's gonna be here alone and there's no protection in the house.
Yeah.
Let's take her with us.
You do whatever you want with her. Just throw her over your.
Well, no,
your
because it's
shoulders.
either I'm gonna stay here and not
You can
go.
put her in a papoose.
Carrying around an unconscious body in the city?
Tell people she's your kid.
We'll go take that chest from Brian's house, bring it here.
There was no chest.
That was not
Throw
just
her.
a guest.
There was
Yeah,
no
the metal
chest.
ruby chest. Yeah, throw
There
her
was
in
no chest.
Under his bed there was a crate with
Okay.
the scrolls in it.
Put her in a loose scroll crate.
Okay,
Right.
A long
alternatively,
crate.
you and someone stay here, and then the rest of us go.
It's fine. I've had enough sleep. I would rather everybody else together. At least if they're coming in the house, I can have a general idea of which way they're coming from.
Got a buddy system there.
It's true. We also need all hands on deck.
Talk to someone?
Huh?
Just talk to someone?
Potentially. We don't know what he got going on.
I can stay with Hammerrock.
Okay.
So
And if anything happens at the house, then they can just hook over to where we're at.
Right.
Seth, Noah, Adagio, Smelting Ball, and Bartians are going to go see Max.
Smelting ball is stuck with the nature boys.
Good luck, Bozo.
And you two are going to stay behind. Where's Halboss going to be?
Keep all boss with you.
Okay.
So, if that's what we're doing,
Make sure you each get a shot. There's invisibility. Just in case.
you can keep that open, Sharese, because the dryer's not going anything right now.
Okay, drink.
Okay. So,
Get rid of my chicken, you son of a bitch.
the party goes to the upper city, and right here, something is of ruin in front of the seminary on your way to the sanatorium. There's a group of about 70 to 80
Man, this really took off.
farmers.
I didn't think I talked to that many people.
They said they're going to gather their dudes.
I didn't think the word was going to spread that hard.
You went on farmersonly.com.
You said you talked to everyone. You said you talked to a
Communist
lot of
revolution
farmers.
is catching fire.
Yeah, I mean, I talked to as many farmers as you let me talk to. I just thought it was less than that.
You got it. Didn't
That's
you get
cool.
a natural 20 on that?
I did. I rolled really
You
high.
probably talked to like 12.
Yeah, then like word spread.
Yeah.
That's
and
cool.
their families.
I hope they don't like Flanderize your story.
I don't care what they do to it.
So there's about 70 to 80 farmers. The sun is basically set now, so they all have like stuff like torches and pitchforks.
Uh-oh.
And are
This is falling off the rails.
are in front of the seminary, basically blocking you guys from continuing forward. They're like right here when you guys are crossing here to get to the sanatorium. You guys could like skirt around, but not on the main road. But they're blocking the main road and basically yelling and demanding to see Jonathan Lonespire because they were told that he has a plan to help restore their rusting iron tools. And some of the exorcists are like, "Whoa, where did you get that information from?"
Oh,
This was
hey.
That guy.
back, stay back.
Everyone collectively.
They have their wands on. They're like, get back. So that's happening.
Just keep walking.
Do you guys kind of keep your heads down and kind of
You pull an actual hood over.
I have a hood.
Okay.
True sight, real
A
quick,
hood?
just to
Yeah,
look around.
a hood.
Yeah, chutzpah.
okay.
I wonder what's going on over there.
I don't. No idea. Just keep moving.
Okay.
You pop a true sight.
You look like the Unabomber right now, just walking away.
I'm gonna insight that.
And does that work similar to a not to see invisibility?
Yeah, I mean, kinda, yeah.
I got 21.
True sight can automatically
No, but
detect
I'm
visual
somehow
illusions
involved
and see
somehow
that saving
in the
throws
background.
against
Weird.
them and perceive the original form of a shape changer or a creature that is transformed by magic, and it can see into the ethereal plane. But see invisibility can only do that word.
You see that there are exorcists around that are plainclothes people watching this.
Hell yeah.
Sounds like what you're saying.
That are keeping tabs on the outskirts of the mob, I guess you could say, to make sure that the guys in the front that are being assaulted by the front, harassed by the front, aren't distracted by things that could happen on the outskirts. You also see about 10 scrying sensors looking at different farmers.
Distracting them. That's good. That was good.
It's also interesting because
Only the farmers still know that I'm here.
only one person can only scry like one thing at a time, but they have a billion fucking people that can do this.
They might, yeah.
Well, if it follows, oh, I'm not there. Never mind.
Could just be scrolls too. Yeah.
Yeah.
They have a billion scrolls.
It's got a human body.
But do you guys want to stay here, keep your heads down, and move? Like, kind of, you kind of have to get into the crowd and then try to find your way out again.
You know, I'm gonna flip up my hood.
Or you could try to sidle
Not
along,
much.
like, back to some of the other buildings. Or, like, go around an alley and come loop around or something.
That's slightly more work than I want to do for it.
Yeah. You guys can just try to
I'm just gonna try
blend in and get in and get out.
Yeah,
That's what I'm doing.
Do the easiest way to do it, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna hood up a bit.
Okay. You guys go through there, and then eventually pop out the other side, but you're kind of jostled around. There are other people trying to get around too that are getting blocked and or trying to push their way through.
Rabble.
Yeah, but other than that, you can get out safely enough and make your way towards the sanatorium, which is number 15. So you get to the sanatorium. I believe I think that's where you guys were gonna go, or you
Yeah.
guys can go wherever else
the
you want.
sanatorium first, I
Okay.
think.
So the doors are actually wide open, and there are some sick people inside. You hear coughing and some wheezing and moaning from people inside. The doors are open, and there is basically a clergyman, like a priest, outside the doors, staring at all of you as you approach the building. There's steps up to the building. It says, "Hail, what ails you?" To anyone. Anyone. He's
Oh,
addressing
me.
anyone.
Oh,
The party. Do you see Keeling?
I gotta. How about?
My tummy hurts.
I have a stupid joke idea.
Would you like a Pepto-Bismol? No.
Yes.
Ye old
I got a fever.
Pepto-Bismol.
The only prescription is Maximilian.
Liquid Phaserus. Pepto-Bismol. No. What ails you? Are you here for healing?
Ooh, I'm feeling bad. I had a pretzel. And it's
man, my friend here has a
Doing
severe
the
gluten
patent
allergy
Rick and Morty.
and a severe gluten addiction.
Deception check if you want to do that.
Yep.
He's been diagnosed with bad tummy feel.
It's not 20.
Oh!
29.
Terminal
He
hours.
says, "Oh, you look,
I look like
very
a
ill.
ball of glue in me that ain't going nowhere.
Oh, you look like shit.
I must get. You must come in
My
here
tummy!
immediately. We need to treat you."
Wink.
Your eyebrow flies up 20 feet and slams back down.
Yeah.
Do any of you also have this gluten allergy? I've heard you told me about.
No.
I really need them here by my side, though, otherwise I won't make it. That's how the gluten allergy works.
We are his emotional.
It's a powerful Fey disease.
Oh my!
Oh shit!
Okay, come,
Hurry, my friends, come with
He
me.
needs
Come
the
in.
power of friendship.
Get a bed ready. We have someone very ill.
These nat 20s are working out really
So
well.
a couple other
In the right department.
priestesses and priests come, and they all have like things of the triumvirate cathedral, like the three different wizardy gods. And they come over and they kind of make a bed for you and get you like a pail of water and a rag to like maybe wipe yourself if you get like sweaty or you like have anything wrong with you. And some guy comes in with a holy symbol of Azuth, the wizard god, and is like ready to pray over you. And they're like, come, lay down.
Oh, yeah. I should just sleep it off. I'm just going to take a nap.
I just had a really stupid silly idea.
I just sleep it off, but I need my friends next to me.
I just need them
Is it
to-
contagious?
No. It's just I ate too many pretzels. And it isn't sitting well.
Well,
We're built different in the Feywild, you see. When we eat too many pretzels, it clogs up the whole system.
I've heard Faye love bread.
We do, but that's the problem, you see.
So you are we have a Fae creature, everyone.
No, don't tell anyone that. It's secret. It's a secret.
Be prepared for anything that can
Natural
happen.
20, everybody.
It's fine. I'm just gonna take a nap. I'm gonna take a nap. I'll be fine.
This is the most Randy Marsh you have ever
I'll be
sounded.
fine in like an hour?
An hour, possibly 2.
Maybe 2 hours nap. And then I'll be better.
I'd say it depends on how long the colonic irrigation takes.
And then they walk up to Bartam's and Smelting Ball, because you guys are talking, so they're kind of on the side. And they're like, your friend is Fae. That means anything could happen. We never worked on a Fae before, never blessed one, never healed one.
And this will be an important learning experience for you all.
Yes.
Is there any advice? I don't know
Listen to every single thing he says, and believe it.
Yes.
It's
Are
important.
Fae tricksters?
Sometimes they can be, but the problem with him, I've been around him for a bit, is if you don't believe him, he'll die.
In the background, can I just be like, oh man, I'm dying, oh jeez,
Oh man.
my stomach's
Oh no! Quick, someone believe him!
Well, probably by my insight check earlier, I'm starting to think a lot of stuff you said is kind of bullshit. But I'm still going along with
You're
it.
the last person to catch on.
I've been outside.
No, I know. It's
So
funny.
you see, you're just in and they're like, wait a minute,
That guy's full of
that guy's
shit.
not sick at all.
No, not for this. Just in general.
Yeah, no, that's the thing that makes it quick
Yeah, it's
for
not too
for
bad.
everything
Yeah.
else. You're
Oh.
all this fucking all the synapses start
Yeah.
behind you like, whoa, he's retarded.
That is 17.
Okay, 9. So it's like, okay,
It's fair weird.
oh,
Oh, come on.
What were you rolling for?
I was rolling for my age, but it didn't change much. I was hoping to really.
An aging method.
I was really hoping for it to change drastically, so that
You
like, I
get
could
super
freak them
old,
out.
like,
Yeah, but it didn't change by enough to matter.
It's like we will answer to his every whim
Good man.
if that is what he needs.
Ooh,
So-
just if I have something to say, please listen. But otherwise, I'm going to take a nap for just like a couple hours, unless I need something, or if I want to talk.
Just holler if you need anything.
Ooh, okay. Yep. Good night.
So you three are left near his
Good luck.
bed.
Get a free short rest.
You guys are left. You said he wants to be left alone and nap, so they're leaving and tending to other people while you're just there.
Like I think, like the moment he says that, the doctors turn around and we're already gone.
Where do you guys go?
I remember where Malaman's room is because I was there
Yeah,
on the outside,
yeah.
so I will try to traverse that way
I had a really
on the inside.
fucking stupid, silly idea off the cuff. Alchemist.
If you don't believe him, he'll die.
Yeah.
That
There's
was a
something
good
more
one.
stupid.
No, this
I do want that on the
one
shirt.
wouldn't work.
With power.
But it's just
He's
it's
fake. If
something
you don't
to me,
believe him,
but no.
he'll die.
But look, I had this whole ray of sickness. Made me think,
So here's how it
Yeah,
works.
so he's really sick.
So here's the example. In this long room is where Saf Noah was. It's like the main room when you come
I
in.
mean, I'm still there.
There's the general sick room, which has a lot of beds in this giant, big building, or big part of the building. That's what we're on. And down here is the
Yeah.
window where Malaman and Max were in on one of the beds in the room.
That's where I bullied Max.
Yes. So you make your way towards the larger room, and it basically has like a big, like, do not enter, you may get sick kind of thing, like a quarantine thing.
I'm immune to disease.
So you walk in there, and you see only a couple beds full, and the specific one that
I'm not
you
even here.
that you're looking for is empty.
We didn't need to do this. This didn't need to happen at all. What a mess.
And there's not even any elves in here. If you were just scanning
I don't say
around.
either they're here or they're at home.
Can I run in?
There are some injured people, but
Can I run
To
an
see if Max
investigation on the
can
general
understand.
area?
yes.
Okay.
Good. I guess greetings.
Wouldn't.
Thank you. 15.
The bed has been made, and it looks like the sheets have been washed recently.
Okay, so they only just got up. Okay. I can assume. Alright, well. They're not here.
Yeah. I bet you Saf Noah's about to feel a lot better.
Yeah. Then we go back to Saf Noah.
Just say, hey, Saf Noah, we're leaving.
Are you sure he's not here?
Pretty sure it's not here.
Oh man, what a nap! All right, guys, let's get out of here.
Up. Oh,
Thank you so much for all your help. Good afternoon. Get out of here. Oh, thank you so
See,
much.
You guys are absolutely perfect healthcare workers. You believed him so hard, he's healed.
I've never felt better in my entire life. The Fae are indebted to you specifically, sir or ma'am. Goodbye. And I'll leave.
and you just hear him mutter to himself, like, I now know how to treat gluten allergies. This mysterious disease that lasts very short. A good
That's
nap
fun.
must be what is the cure. A good night's rest is the cure.
A good
Anyways.
15 minutes rest is the cure.
A power nap.
So just sit down for a minute.
And they just chalk it up to lightheadedness.
Alright.
Just took a salt
You
tablet.
had low blood sugar.
Yeah, that was
That's
fun.
what it feels like.
That's fun for no benefit.
Yeah, that was just fun.
So you're outside the sanatorium. The night
That
is
was our comic relief.
the night is a cool
Hey,
spring.
if you don't believe him, he'll die.
Cool spring night.
The shirt.
Slight rustling in the trees.
Picture of our commissioner staff like this on the ground.
The city is becoming even more. It's starting to become a bit more ruckus with the night of a weekend, and you can hear from here. No, you can hear from way over here, and the refugee
Damn,
camp.
it's popping.
There's
over there.
music being played. There's stuff. It's pretty loud,
They're getting turnt out there. God damn.
and you're by the hospital. And you know that Maximilian's place is pretty close to the sanatorium.
Yeah.
It's
All right,
just
well,
down this
Yeah, we
street.
already broke into it.
I can't remember if I said this house or over here. It's one of these alleys.
I think it was on the left side.
Over here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
It's that one
It's
specifically.
like this. There's probably like 4 apartments here.
All right, I have a crazy suggestion on how we deal with Maximilian.
Oh boy.
We are going to have to approach him as honest men.
I don't know what you're talking about. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Hear me out. It's
He
ridiculous,
just lied
I
his
know.
ass
That was
off.
my idea too.
What are you talking about?
We go to his house, and we walk up to the front door.
I'm just gonna say right now, you guys could have just like, is there a patient named Maximilian here? And they would have been like, no, we.
Yeah,
he's
but-
gone.
I didn't want to
They're
make it too
not supposed
obvious.
to give us
But
the
if we had
records,
done that
just
this
we
way,
ask.
if
If
we
I
done it
was-
that way, we wouldn't have had as much fun.
It violates HIPAA.
What's that? It's fantasy world.
Yeah, there's no doctor-patient confidentiality here.
There's bureaucracy, so I had to assume
There
it was
is.
HIPAA.
There is a slight bureaucracy here, yes. Anyways, you're gonna approach him as an honest man.
I'm not good at that. I'm gonna turn into a cat.
Wild shape into a cat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just sounds like Doctor.
Just bolt in when he opens the door.
Doctor, this man over here, his armor is fused with his
Are
skin.
you trying to hide it yourself doing that?
No, I'm just a cat.
Oh wait,
There's people around on the streets.
Oh yeah.
I'll say, oh wait, and then I'll grab you by the scruff. And then
Ah!
I'll like, okay, everyone,
I don't care, I'm not
huddle
anyway.
around real quick. So like, I do remember hearing the
You would be a big ginger cat.
those whispers from
Yeah,
the
just
things that we
about
fought
how
in the
you-
Feywild. They were in this house. The whispers were.
Meow.
Excuse me.
I missed a lot.
You see just a kind
Are you
of
just holding me by the scruff this whole time?
plain looking guy say, shapeshifters. Yeah?
Oh.
He was a man. Now he's a cat.
Or was he a cat the whole time?
It was a reincarnation.
He just died?
He died, unfortunately.
Killed
How
99
does random man know about
witches.
that?
in one
Persuasion
It's not a
day.
check?
weird spell.
It was just
Magic
in the hospital.
town.
We are coming from the sanatorium.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah, they didn't believe hard enough and he died.
he perished, unfortunately.
Deception. I need it from you. Specifically because you're doing this.
Are you still focusing on guidance?
Yes, actually.
See, it was.
Because you said you weren't hiding it, so I'm like, oh.
Yeah,
someone
I
sees
got
it.
it.
It was-
Roll for perception.
It clicked in my head what you were talking
I'll say
about.
it was a lapse of judgment on the part of those medical professionals, and unfortunately, he did not live a wholesome enough life. So he's been reincarnated as a cat.
Yeah.
Well, he knows the name of the spell, but he knows. No.
10. If it's a random guy, it might be good.
Well, if he knows about it, that's like what, a 5th level spell?
I see what you're doing. You're trying to make yourself seem more of an experienced wizard than you actually are.
That's fine too.
He just called you out on being a bitch-made wizard.
That's fine. Let it go.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, I know you kids know things like, you can have things like polymorph potions.
I was 30 years old at the time that I wild sheep.
Well, yeah, I guess it depends on how long he was looking at you to see if he could gauge
This
your
guy's
age.
like 50s.
Okay.
Oh, we're all kids.
That's fine.
Yeah. He's like, I know you kids, when you're in the academy, you get things like polymorph potions from Glen Durganfell. Just between you and me, I don't want to see you guys get in trouble with the law, so just keep that under wraps. If you're going to do that, if you're going to do your weird cat things, do it in the alleys or something.
Yes, sir.
What's the guy smell like?
I was gonna say.
Perception check.
Do we be stinking?
Oh wait, can I make a cat perception
Yeah.
check?
Yeah.
Smell with a cat's nut. Do it work?
It do. I get advantage.
I was asking him.
Well, yeah, I'm telling you that it do.
Oh shit, nice.
24.
So a 19.
22.
Also a 19.
Oh wait, no, sorry, I lied. 27.
This guy smells like the sea.
Okay, so it's not perfume or
Oh, yeah.
Smells like fish.
Sulfur.
or sulfur.
Okay.
Does it smell authentically like the sea? or is it
Authentically
corn?
like fish and
Chips.
the ocean.
It smells like wood. Teak.
Oh yeah, you're a cat.
He probably works at the
The ocean.
offshore fish market or in the Mariners Guild or
So
something.
they're not currently punking us.
Okay. Well, we'd be able to see them because we all took the.
What if this is it?
No,
What if
that's
this
for
is the
seeing
guy?
visibility.
We should have relied on
She's us to see in
the.
theory
We're in a
plane,
magic
and
school
sensor's
town.
not
Much
not
faster
true sight.
than
True sight.
this
lets
guy
you see
died.
shape My thing is currently on for 10 minutes. It's probably.
You can't.
by now.
No one
Anywhere
else
else,
took
you could
the
probably
reins,
get away
yeah.
with it. Like being like, oh.
Yeah,
magic.
he died, but here it's like he goofed. He made a
I
fucked
know.
up spell.
I know some magic, dude. Like,
Yeah. So, anyways, I'll just go. Yes, sir. Come on, guys. And then I'll set
Is that a performance check?
I'll set Cat Noah down and we'll
Cat
leave.
Cat.
He's like, man, these kids have strange fetishes these days.
Oh no, he thinks we're weird. Dang.
How Bus gets down to your level.
Yeah, he also knows you're a goat. You're like a mechanical
Okay.
goat, and you're a cat. So it's like weird. Anyways, you walk over to Maximilian's place.
Yep.
Okay. You get to the front step.
Burst into flames.
Along the way, I'm gonna ritual cast Detect Magic
Mm.
just to see what's
There
wrong.
are wards on this house.
I'm just making sure there's no bombs here. No magical bombs.
It doesn't
A
seem
bomb
like
factory.
All right.
For
There are
bombs.
things.
Bombs.
There are things like the private
said
Bomb
that today.
ball.
Right.
private sanctum and alarm spells, like stuff like that,
All right.
around.
Okay. I
Abjuration stuff.
just wanted to make sure that it wasn't gonna explode.
So,
Because that's what I'm gonna do next time.
Explode?
glyphs of
Make
warning.
them explode.
Oh.
Yeah, we need cash for that.
You're at the door. You wait for a second.
Are any of the lights on in the house?
Yeah.
Okay.
You eventually get someone opening the door, and it's her.
Oh yeah,
Opens
she's
the door.
hot, but she's a bitch.
Awooga, awooga.
Opens the door a little bit and is like, hello? And then she thinks about it for just a half second and goes, have I seen you before? You look familiar.
I believe we brushed into each other at the Margraves.
I remember that, but I couldn't remember the deal with Damien.
And why are you at my doorstep?
If I mix for a more
Looking for your
exciting
brother.
story.
ADHD.
He is inside. Why do you need him?
We're intending to speak with him about an important business that will probably be best talked about inside.
Is this related to the stranglings and me being targeted recently?
It has to do with that, yeah.
Yeah.
Do a persuasion check.
See what's going on with that.
Unlike
girl.
previous melting ball, I don't have big persuasion.
Can I give him advantage since we're kind of talking together?
If you have persuasion, sure.
Yes, I do. You take that advantage.
Oh, okay, I might need that. Not 20. Because of advantage.
She's like,
Which equals 21.
You're stupid.
okay, I'll let you talk to Max. I'm not myself.
Yeah, are you? How are you feeling? 'Cause you're
I'm-
not, obviously not doing too well.
How did you know about me?
What do you mean
being
know about you?
targeted like this?
She just told us that she was targeted. We just
Just-
agreed.
Well, how did
Just
you?
told us?
How did you know to come to me about this?
You know, I come to your brother. You didn't know about you.
Wait, I'm being an idiot. She's asking me how the hell did you even know she was targeted?
You just told us.
She told us, and we just casually said, huh? Because we're here to see Max.
Okay. I
So
am
you're
being
here
an idiot.
to see about the
I am
attacks
being
on
an
me,
idiot. Okay.
and so on and so on. It's like, yeah, okay.
Okay. I see. Okay.
And then after she told us that she'd been attacked, it's like, okay, yeah, you clearly aren't doing well.
She's like,
Fuck it, sorry.
I will send him out. I don't want people in my house.
Oh, yeah, right. You need people.
If you need a private place to talk, then
Okay.
go somewhere
Okay,
else.
step in the foyer.
No.
Oh.
I'm not letting anyone in my house after last time.
Fair.
That's a fair
That's
idea.
fair.
That's true.
Is there like banister? Like
It's like a front step with
Stairs.
some stairs up.
It's like a stoop.
porch, yeah.
the up on the banister?
What?
You like jump up on it.
Okay.
It'll be higher than the ground level.
He's doing cat
So,
stuff.
like is
Oh,
it
you're
like,
still a cat. I forgot.
Yeah.
I thought you were just a man.
I'm a cat.
Yeah, okay. You're on there. And she's like, is that yours? The cat?
Well, no. Doesn't have an owner. He does what he wants.
Like a real cat does.
Anyways, I'll get him and you can talk with your stuff. Whatever you want.
You, as a man, jump on the banister and you do the Nightman hiss.
Yeah.
my cat eyes are sideways?
So, she closes the door. And eventually, Maximilian opens the door and he steps out and he says,
Oh.
I remember you. And there are 2 others, but they're not present right now. From the night. He's just staring at you.
No, I, Caleb, am trying to remember.
You approached his house the night of it happening, and he looked at Amarok, Lab, and you and was like, someone, get some help.
Yeah.
Get the guards.
Oh, I thought I showed up like after everything had happened.
Well, yeah, you showed up a
Like,
little
I was
later,
so fucking
but
slow.
he did see you, and then you eventually about faced him and left. So he's like, I remember you from that night. You came by, and then you just said something, an expletive of some sort, and walked away. And there were 2 others that weren't guards, and they're not here. Are they your friends, or you seem to have been talking to them?
Yeah, they're out and about. We bump into each other now and then.
And these are others of yours?
Yes.
Why are we speaking?
We have sensitive matters that we would wish to discuss with you in
What does he smell
private.
like?
Huh?
What does he smell like?
Perception?
I'm gonna smell him too.
I have to check everybody.
Yeah.
I have to check everyone.
What do I smell like?
Ooh.
Because he sounds kind of out of
I
it
got
too,
15.
but I don't know why.
19.
1. Or 2.
Is Bartiem's gonna
What am I going for?
see if he smells like sulfur?
Yeah, I'll do
Perception.
Or lots of perfume.
22.
He seems kind of out of it too, but I don't know. We don't exactly
He
know
smells of rich soil and earth.
Dirt?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He'd be stinking.
It's not like
No,
it's
in
just,
that good way.
He's
yeah,
fragrant.
it's a good
Smells like he'd been digging.
it's like a nature boy stink.
Never met it.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
that good smell.
My pupils dilate.
He says, well, what would you like to discuss in your private conversations with your bodyguard, wizard, and cat? He seems visibly uncomfortable that you have a big posse here to be like, I want to talk to you privately.
Just a cat.
I don't know, where's a good private spot to talk?
Well, the private spot would be in my house, but we can't go in there because the sister said no.
We want to keep this place as safe as possible.
Yeah,
don't
I know. That's part of what we're here for. We're
Go to Brian's
okay.
house.
Doesn't have wards, does it?
No.
Not that we know of, because we know
Not that we know
it
of.
didn't detect magic. Okay, the one thing here is people are getting strangled. We don't like that.
Yes.
Your sister got strangled. She just told us. Clearly, you don't like that either.
No, I want to leave this city as soon as possible.
It's what we're
This is
kind of
not
going.
a safe place
what
for
we're kind of
us.
going for here as a gathering of information. Any kind of stuff that you know about going on with this shit. 'Cause we need to put a stop to this.
I know some things. Some things that Malaman has recently forgotten due to her attack.
Okay.
And I am glad she has forgotten them. But I don't know the whole story because she knew the details and I don't know all the details. You aren't with them, are you?
No, they destroyed my house. So I'm not happy.
What reason... Insight check. What reason would they have to destroy
Inside
your
check to
house?
him?
Yes. Just give me that real quick.
think
Can I
playing
also
the
do that?
Game.
Yeah.
12?
Okay. If you want to.
24. Well, I guess if I can't really communicate whatever I learn.
16.
Well,
Insight check.
Inside. Okay.
guys.
Okay. 18.
Everyone knows that the them he's talking about, he's not perceiving as the same them you're implying.
You guys are playing the Grotto game.
So he's like, why would they destroy your house? You've not had any affiliations with them, I hope. He's like,
with them still trying to fucking make sure there's no sensors
like,
around them.
well, we can at least speak quietly on the porch, if nothing else.
Okay. I guess part of the problem too is we're still trying to.
You can speak normally just for the mic's sake, but we'll say it's whispers.
We're still trying to piece together who they are.
I guess we know bits and pieces of certain things, but I think if we combine our pieces, we can get more.
And you're truly here to stop all of it.
Yes,
Yeah, they fucked up my house.
they took some of my memory.
yeah.
He was attacked.
The-
He was likely attacked.
So
They destroyed my house.
Cat.
you don't know who they are.
I guess we don't. We know what they might believe, or what we know what they're using. We don't know who they are. I guess.
We know a lot, just not that.
I don't have all the details. But my suspicion is that this is the work of the... He speaks in Elvish, an Elvish word. Do you guys speak Elvish?
I suppose.
Probably not.
Sepno does not.
Unless those
Kabashi-
wizard fuckers, but
Smelting Ball does not.
I don't know what they have.
Bartiams knows
connections
Elvish.
to, like, Elvish stuff in general.
I do.
So Bartiams and Kaleb. I don't have the name in Elvish right now
Maybe that
written.
was right.
I don't have the name pronounceable in Elvish. I can make that up later. But the translation is...
Yeah.
These elves also have that elfin thing.
The translation is... So my suspicion is this is the work of the old way.
What do you mean, the old way in Elvish?
Yeah, Bartians and Adagio just.
And
Big ear.
he'll go into details and
You're
say,
really close
Cast
to the camera.
summon big ears.
I'll give you the story of all I know. So, Mulliman works within the DEC, the Diaspora Elven Coalition, as the director of the Oseno branch of the whole place, the coalition. But she's on the side taking contracts from an organization called the Old Way. The symbol is a falcon.
I wouldn't know that because I wouldn't know that symbol means anything because I haven't been there.
You were probably there when they were talking about the letters they had.
Oh yeah, never mind. I know
Yeah, we
that.
had like the talk to
Yeah, never mind. I was there.
And the coins you've been seeing have falcons on them.
Falk is writhing.
He says the symbol is some sort of falcon.
Falcon.
I know that they are like some sort of governmental organization or something that tries to put elves in power across Voros.
Specifically.
They are
Tied really heavily to my dead character.
they are very shadowy and hush about things.
You were political assassin?
I don't know.
It seems like Mulliman didn't really contact them. It's just that they came to her. I don't know if this started before or after we moved to Oseno, but we're originally from Kolga in Fairwood.
Oh.
We're wood elves.
Okay.
Are you writing this down?
How are you contacted?
I wasn't. Mulliman was. I don't know how. And she has forgotten that information due to the recent attacks. I was adopted in the family, though, years ago, before we moved here to the Cantress region, and Osenor specifically. The rest of the Lavalas live in Kolga and are artificers that maintain and rebuild the Warforged. So if you need backstory, who we are, the Lavalas. He's just kind of, as he's speaking, he's kind of getting more confident that you guys want to help. And he's basically trying to pour out stuff he's been holding in this whole time. It's all coming to him.
Yeah, I was in Warforged.
And you say we haven't been to Kolga. And
You have never been there. It hasn't been mentioned for a while.
I see, it hasn't been mentioned in the.
If you need a reminder on where that is, I can give you that.
It's kind of like northwest-ish, right?
Yeah. So Kolga is right here.
Oh. Not that far from there.
That
That's it.
forest is called the Sanguine Grove.
Yeah.
Vampires live there.
Yeah, I have to.
No.
So Kolga is right here. It's like so Waterside's like the capital of the whole Elven region, and this is like. If this is Seattle, this is like Tacoma area.
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
a big town.
Yeah.
Oh,
A medium-sized
Heavens.
city.
And that's where a lot of the Warforged are maintained and reprogrammed and whatever else. Maintained and rebuilt. Anyways, unless you're looking through your notes for some other detail you want to bring up.
No, you're good.
Okay. He says, I absolutely abhorred Mulliman's decision to be in league with the old way, these shadowy folk. I don't want this for Mulliman, my adopted sister, to be in league with illegal political operations around Voros. That just sounds insane to me. He says, I guess she was an easy target because she was always prejudiced, haughty, and just plain rude to non-elves. And I've always wanted to kick that behavior of hers, but I couldn't, and now she was just easy to be influenced by them, in league with bad people, I guess. I don't know when it started or how, but she was in league with them. I had some notes in my desk to prove it, but those have gone missing as of late. I don't know how or why. I intercepted mail from her years ago about that. Not years ago, months ago about this. Anyways, I think that this choking possibly could be the old way, taking her out and making her forget her commitment to them so she forgets about them. Because apparently, reading the letters she's been getting from them secretly, she's not been keeping up and doing her job with them very well.
What was the task she was given?
I believe it was to remove the Margrave
So
from
she's
power.
not doing that now.
Well, she didn't get to it on some timeline they set for her. So I believe that this whole thing is them punishing her for it. Or taking her out of the organization without straight up killing her. I fear for her.
So that would imply they have someone to replace her.
Possibly.
Okay.
I don't know who. I have been targeted before as well. One of the first to be targeted, actually. I believe my report to the captain of the guard was one of the first to ever come through many months ago. And if you're truly here to help, I can only.
That makes me
Give
think
you
you
what I
saw
know.
something you shouldn't have.
I wouldn't have remembered it.
Yeah.
He says, when I woke up, I had those marks on my neck. I was strangled, and I also gained this scar on my cheek. It's not gone away,
Well, scars don't do that.
of course. I don't know what it caused it. And then he says, at some point, I have come to the conclusion that they might be using these ooze creatures for their own gain. This old way might be using these ooze creatures to help and assist in their dubious acts. And I came into the possession of some research notes, most likely from them, but I still have my doubts that it might
How did
not.
you get a hold of them?
That's the thing, I forgot.
Ah.
That memory was taken from me by them. But the thing is, the old way usually only writes in Old Elvish. These research notes were not.
What language were they in?
I think they said they were in common.
Oh, okay.
Or like in arcane sigils and stuff too.
Alright.
So, part of me either believes they're not the old way, or they're using a different language as a cipher to throw people off.
I'm going to keen mind real quick.
Yeah.
Where did Lucifin find her copies?
She said Maximilian had them. He bumped into something and dropped a lot of the papers. One of them flew under a cabinet. He didn't see it. And he grabbed the rest of them and just kept going.
I think
That wasn't
I
that
think you
flew
said
under
this
the
was
cabinet,
at the school.
Was it at the school?
No, it was in the DEC.
That's the one Lucifin picked up.
Yeah, this
So,
one picked
okay,
up
so
that
he
one.
had already had the notes by that point.
In the DEC.
Yeah, the one place none of us can get into. Because none of us are elves.
He does say.
Yeah.
He does say these notes have been lost. They've been disappeared as well. I believe on the same night Mulliman was captured or not captured, attacked. As with the letters I have.
Okay.
Was there anything, other kind of evidence of any kind that they may have been hiding in your home?
That would be hard to.
I know it's hard to figure out. Like
We have
a room you don't use very often, or something like that.
we have guest bedrooms in our.
May
in our
have,
place.
like they may have made you forget that this event happened.
It's possible. I'm not aware of any way one could get in that is not permitted to get in with our spells and wards on the house.
Well, they dispelled all of mine. I know the same protection. They dispelled all of mine.
Mine were dispelled when the attack happened.
Well, your windows were open. What if they got in through the windows?
The windows are arcane locked, and that's what that shattered them.
Anyways, as of now, Mulliman seems to have forgotten about the old way from her attack, and any association she ever had with them. And part of what she had with her that she doesn't remember is this idol, this statue of some old elven
We have that, yeah.
monarch or something. I don't know the history behind that. That was also taken the night that she was attacked. Possibly deleting all evidence I have against the old way so that I can't prove that they exist.
How would this statue have helped?
It's just one more connection to them. Magically, you could possibly connect a link to the owner. I'm not sure. That's magic beyond my knowledge. He says, if we stay here, I feel like we will be maybe attacked again. I'm a hair's breadth away from leaving this town and going back to Colville with Mulliman. This is not a safe place for us or any elves as of late. The night the attack happened on her, we were arguing about our next steps, what we want to do. I wanted Mulliman to stop trying to undermine the Margrave and stop this whole old way nonsense, and stop pinning that dagger theft on the refugees, while Mulliman decided to call me weak, foolish, ungrateful to my ancestors, that I'm not a true member of the Laval family and I don't deserve to bear the ears of an elf when I can't appreciate our past. Things of that. So you get a picture of how
Damn, she called him a race traitor.
prejudiced, yes. It's more or less a traitor of my own race.
What? Do you know anything about the dagger?
No. Other than such a high-priced dagger could probably be used in certain rituals to make things like homunculi, not much else. I don't even remember what was on those. Oh wait, no. Okay, he will say this. Actually, if I just think about it for more than a second, it's possible that these same rituals to make homunculi could be used to make these strange ooze creatures if the magic has been warped in some way.
Okay.
But I don't know of the old way. I didn't know they employ ooze creatures. I'm not familiar with their methods other than what they did to Malaman.
Okay.
Do we hear that weird whispering at all?
No.
Okay.
Did we hear it from downstairs before?
No.
Amrock.
Well, if you're in the house, you did.
Yeah.
I didn't.
But I was able to hear it from outside the house when I was
On the upper floors.
On the upper floors, yeah.
Basically on the windows that were
I just
facing
do
those
some
lumps
cat
in the
climbing or
beds.
something.
And he's like, other than that, that's all I can tell you unless you have any questions that I could answer.
How likely do you think that the old path is possibly operating inside the DEC?
Oh, fairly certain there's some corruption.
Then,
Because Malaman at least was obviously
Alright.
influenced.
in that case, how would we want to get in there without arousing suspicion?
Well, set up some sort of appointment with anyone who works there.
Like you?
I am on the cusp of resigning.
That's
Yeah.
kind of what I mean. If you want to stop this shit, like we do, it may benefit all of us if you help us out before you leave the city.
What are you looking for inside the coalition?
Evidence. And it's gotta search the place.
And once you have this evidence, what?
Well, we either turn it into people, to those that we trust, or there's a couple other ideas I have for letting everyone know, but making it so that the ones responsible cannot hide.
He thinks about it for a second and says,
I'll also point out. Actually, well, now. I guess I'll do a magical tinkering and just make a little note on that piece of paper and basically say it says, I have magic that can disguise us,
Sure.
so we could get in without looking like ourselves.
He says, I don't want targets to be painted on your backs either.
They already are, man.
Yeah.
They already are. See, I think they want you. They probably want you like just gone, like, or like just to not mess with them. I think they want us dead.
He thinks he's stuttering on his words. I don't think you grasp how. He thinks he takes a second. Possibly powerful the old way is. They could permeate all of Voros' governments. They probably already have.
But not this one.
They maybe are, but I don't know.
I assume Wolverine was a part of the old way.
Well, I think everyone here would agree that we don't really care, and we want them to stop being chits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good point.
You know what? I could do it for you. I could kit in there tomorrow and look for anything that would implicate anyone or something.
Okay,
And
if you are comfortable with that.
if I'm going to leave the city, that might be my last thing I do.
Okay.
Because if you are caught, if your disguise is on or any other situation, that would be worse for you.
Is there any kind of help you would need?
I more or less have access to everything in the coalition. I mean, Mulliman is still the director of the Osino branch, but she's not in a state to really do much.
Okay.
And her whole secondary objective of being a spy, as it were, isn't a thing anymore because she's forgotten the details. But I can essentially go where she goes, where she would have access to,
You claim you're operating on her behalf.
more or less.
All right. And you could do that tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How would you contact us? Because if you just walk up to my house, they're probably not gonna be happy about it.
Who's not going to be happy about
The path,
it? The old way?
no way.
I don't know if they're watching us right now.
Scrying wise, they aren't.
How do you suggest I get in contact with you afterward? You're the one who wants this stuff.
Look at my spell list real quick. Okay, if you would allow, let's see. I guess this could work. So, I could tomorrow cast an alarm spell like on this very spot that only triggers when you walk on it. So when you come home after you get your evidence, I would know.
Alright. And you'd come here?
Yes.
Okay. Sounds okay to me.
Okay. We'll come to you.
Just look for anything to imply that there is more old way meddling within the DEC. That's what you're after.
Yeah, anything that points us towards the knife, possibly the knife, which also points to the refugees, should also point to any plans on trying to deal with the Margrave, or any plans with these slimes, anything of that nature that directly states that they're responsible.
Okay.
Ledgers, notes, missives.
And hypothetically, what if the gods, the exorcists, were in league with them, and you present evidence to them, and they punish you?
Which us?
Hypothetically, if the old way is in league with the guards here, because I don't feel safe here, and you
I
present
think
them
we can handle ourselves well enough.
against all
And
of
I
the
can-
exorcists, just in case. I'm not sure if they are, but
I have some ways to suss out particular shapeshifters.
or assassination parties set on me.
I'd like to see someone try to assassinate some of us. That'd be a show.
Have you heard of a woman named Holloweth Connell?
I think Derrick has, but Smelting Bowl forgets.
Kaleb has.
Elijah has, I believe.
Is it Conolith?
Holloweth Connell.
I remember that name because it was really weird to write.
My chicken was dropped off. Hold on a
Kaleb
second.
Connell. Avi, noblewoman.
Yes. I'll wait for Derek. The gears have been turning without Falk's presence.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The
Are you getting
The
like
partially devoured soul of Falk is just like
Are you getting like retroactive hype?
Well, like pretty much a lot of Act 2 so far has been.
Falk's
That was false fact.
This was
I know that name.
He says Hollow of Connell was a noblewoman in Ebey, which is the town south of here.
That's the town Falk got arrested in.
She was assassinated politically by.
Who did that?
Molliman told me it was one of. Molliman told me it was a member of the Old Way.
No, it's what's more likely is they gave him a target but didn't tell him who they were,
Such powerful mysteries.
which is a pretty smart way to do that.
So they have
No.
So they do not.
Your dead friend.
So they do not have any reservations on taking out elves on the.
Teammate.
Guy you knew.
Yeah, got it.
They don't have reservations on taking out elves if they do not cooperate. So we are essentially sitting ducks if we do not find somewhere else to lay low. Molliman and I.
Understandable.
So if this evidence is what you need to help us, I will get it for you if it exists.
All right.
So tomorrow, when I arrive back at my home, I will either have something or not.
Okay.
And at that, is there anything else you need from me?
Yeah.
And your cat.
Let me see. Of the things you do know, are there any sounds or images that you can remember that you could that would be helpful to us for us to know? I know it's a weird thing to ask, but it's
Meaning.
anything that can be used to identify things of interest. That I'm gonna put this. Like if you saw a building, you could describe the building with words, or you could just think of it in your head. From what you described, I don't think you saw anything like that. Just wanted to give yourself a once over.
I'm still confused of what you mean.
If you saw someone that you saw was doing shady shit, then you'd look at that and you'd think of it in your head and you would know. That's what I'm asking. Any information?
You're
like
trying to
that.
read my mind.
Yes, I'm trying to read your mind. If you have something. I actually haven't been doing that all this entire time, to be honest. But it's a way of getting more information.
The Old
out of
Way
us.
has only ever contacted Molliman through letters. So I am not aware of any specific people associated with them other than how Molliman was. Or any places they operate from.
Do they have a stamp or a seal beside, like just the falcon? That's it?
That falcon symbol is their symbol.
Have you smelt the smell of sulfur anywhere particular?
I believe Molliman sort of smelled of brimstone the day of the attack. But other than that, I can't say I have.
And the stench has since faded. Oh, I mean, we would know because we were right next to her.
What?
Yeah, because the guard was there. The fake guard was there in the
Yeah,
house.
Yeah.
No, I mean, today does Molliman still smell like?
No.
Okay. Yes, chicken.
Yeah, it was very faint, I believe, but it was noticeable on near Molliman the day of the attack. But she was also making dinner, and it smelled of that, so it was hard to decipher any sense. Does brimstone have anything to do with it?
We have naive reason to believe. We know that the shapeshifters, the oozes, smell of sulfur.
Oh,
That's their tell.
okay.
Or lots of perfume to try to hide it.
Oh,
He looks forlorn.
well, that could be helpful, but now I'm going to judge everyone who heavily scents themselves.
As you should.
As you should.
Okay.
You say it synonymously.
Yeah.
Meow, meow,
Simultaneously.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Are we done here?
I think so.
I think so, yeah.
Thank you for your help.
Anything to keep us safe. We just want to live our lives, not be targeted by murderers or whatever they are. Good night.
Godspeed, soldier.
And that's that with Max.
That went a lot better than I thought it would.
Got some solid info from him.
So what did we learn today, folks?
Our enemy has a name.
We have an inn.
Elf. No.
I should have had like an elven version of the name, like at the ready.
And then unfortunately our dead friend was fucking central to the plot.
Teammate.
Guy you knew.
Yeah.
Cole's coming back in the plot too.
Hell yeah.
Oh no. Our deceased coworker. Can I help
But not
you?
not for a while.
Well, yeah, you're helping right now. As a cat, is there a way for me to like bounce up to like the second level, like on like a windowsill?
Acrobatics check.
Albash just climbs the air.
Yes, he does.
7.
So you do that thing, like the cat's like getting ready, and then he jumps, and then he just this is the ledge. He just
Dude, Guillermo does that all the fucking time, and he falls right on me.
yeah, you do that.
I do it and fall right on you.
Oh! On his fucking porch. You also heard Maximilian lock the door as he closed the door.
I lose 60 health.
Yeah, and the Halbos goes up there. Can you hear them?
That's what it feels like.
Can you hear the whispers?
Yeah, can Halbos hear them?
No.
Halbos, can you hear the whispers? Bah.
Nope. Negative. Even. You hear negative whispers, whatever that means.
Yeah, no.
It's yelling.
The whispers that were described were the exact same whispers that were near the mean locks. We fought them earlier.
That is so fucking weird.
What's going on with Team Stay-at-Home Beast?
It's chill.
Logs is chill.
Multiball's house is chill as any other day, except
today.
Except it's kind of broken up, but he fixed the hell of it. Other than that, Aurelia's fine and average night.
An average night in the city.
I have no way to protect her, and I'm not carrying a body around the city, so...
Did we determine that the whispers are coming from the mean locks themselves, or just that area of the area of the forest?
It was too hard to tell.
Oh, I thought it was the Beanlocks because it was like that specific attack they were doing.
It makes sense, but we also didn't take any time to like think about or investigate.
I was just thinking, if it's mean locks, that means that the manifested fears of fate were in their house for some reason.
Yeah.
There were 2 lumps
I
under the
do
covers,
think that it is mean locks in that were in the house.
but they might not be there anymore
Yeah.
because we fought them.
That'd be weird.
Confused as to why they're there in the first place.
Yeah.
I mean, the Meanlocks might. I mean, obviously they might work for the old way, or the old way. We've
Found
seen
a
that.
way to control them or something.
Yeah, we've seen that at the very least. The Charnik have been able to manipulate the Fae
Oh, true.
to a certain degree.
And the Charnik and the old way might be kind of one and the same.
I'm thinking maybe not even like one of the same, like a division
A
of.
division of, yeah.
Like the old way seems to be the larger conspiracy.
Yeah.
The Charnik might just be tools.
Or the Charnik could just be a red herring.
Could also just be a red herring.
But
Let's go
definitely
home.
seemed that Vizron was
I'm on my
involved with
way.
them.
Okay. Going back to Smelting Ball's house.
Yeah.
All is quiet. And also, it's even more quiet because all the farmers aren't even here. They're in the city.
Yes.
Yeah, I wonder where they are.
I mean, I know where they are.
They're protesting.
They're not protesting. They want answers.
They're getting their dues.
They're not getting them apparently because they're still out there.
Well,
As
They're gonna burn the city down.
if they do, that's not my fault.
All right. So you get back to smelting balls if you want to,
Mhm.
and all is quiet.
We cast exposition. Make sure there are no scrying sensors around.
Take this exposition.
No scrying sensor.
That's fine with me.
Turn back into a man.
Could you imagine if Orsena just turned out to be like a Ishvala?
That would suck.
That would be wild.
What does that
Did you
mean?
say Ishvala?
You just, yeah.
Oh my god.
What does that
Jesus.
imply?
That is it's a city.
Don't explain it. We'll figure it out when we get there.
Okay.
No, I want to make it cool for you guys.
No.
It's not
It's
cool.
not cool. It would be
It's
bad for
actively
us.
the opposite of
This is
cool.
14?
No.
No, it's from Full Metal.
I was just
No,
sitting here thinking,
Fullmetal
like,
Alchemist.
imagine that there's like a grander conspiracy, and all of a sudden Orsena is just actually Ishvala.
Yeah. It's just
Like
one
Big
point.
circle.
Yeah, it's just 1 point on the star.
The city was here, and now it's not.
Now it's the country. Now it's mine.
I don't know what that
I'm gonna
means.
make a rock.
You gotta watch Full Metal Alchemist, probably.
I'm gonna turn
He's not gonna
30
watch it.
billion people into a rock.
It's alchemy.
That's why Vlan Durgen fell.
Why you
That
say his
bastard.
name wrong?
Because he doesn't respect me.
Bland.
Alright, that's another
You're
one.
good,
We'll
yeah.
let's
So it's nighttime. What are we doing?
take a break.
I'm gonna take a break in a second. I just want to know if you guys are gonna want to end this day now and we'll take a break and come back in the morning, or what?
I think we'll just go take a rest. Fuck it.
Okay. I guess we should probably get our. So you're gonna go get the mold.
Yeah. I'll try.
Did you say you wanted me to prepare a find things spell?
Yeah, so let me think about that. So we gotta think about if the slimes might be protected with non-detection for a bit, but we took some of the scrolls, so they might not be now, or at least not all of them. Besides that,
This has also been happening over the course of months. So if that is how they've been using non-detection, then someone somewhere is churning out non-detection scrolls.
we gotta. I guess it'd be good to think about what can we specify for the terms of the spell to find what we're looking for.
We also know that was it Moloman was not the owner of that statue I took, so it might be useful to locate the actual owner.
I mean, it's.
Can I clarify? She had it. She received it as a gift from the old way. So technically, she was the owner, but
Which wasn't the original.
You can
owner.
use it to scry, maybe, but you don't know how to do that,
Yeah,
so you can't use it.
a big red dragonborn will teach me how.
also he has something a loose end that you learned about recently.
Yes, he likes to scam old women.
Let's say, yeah. What
Which
else
is
do we
kinda
know
based,
about him?
but-
Like, what else do we know about him? So he gave a fake dagger to that woman to
In
get money
exchange for
in
an
exchange
interest
for
group.
more materials to make homunculi.
We already have the dagger to make homunculi.
So if we already had him a dagger, then he could just use more of that in a sense.
But we also know that the ingredients to make homunculi are
Wait, the
now
dagger
also
was
the
fake.
And
same
also the same as
as the ingredients used to make the oozes.
So is he in on it?
That's what I'm going to find out on the first day of school. Or at some point during my education.
And, wait, correct me if I'm wrong. Is he also the guy that they got choked and stole the feeble mind from?
Yes. So it could have just been a copy of Spook of the Kana.
Yeah.
Because if taking their memory allows you to replicate the person,
Uh huh. And then
then
maybe
that
he took his knowledge of how to make homunculi too.
and I'll try to make
Maybe.
homunculi. Yeah.
Means they could be fucking anywhere. Wouldn't just they have to be at the school.
Good news. We have 2 people going to the school.
Yeah. Well, they just have they just have a fucking basement in the DEC of just like slime sweatshop of them making fucking scrolls. Yeah, look at other slimes. So you fucking stupid.
Just a basement full of like Asian kids making slimes.
I need fentanyl slime. Isn't fentanyl made in China a lot?
It is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't been there.
I wonder if
Made by Chinese pharmaceutical companies to get sent to the
could
US.
you
specifically.
specify the spell to just say to go look at show me the closest member of someone who's a part of the path.
The shadow
in the old
government.
way.
I don't think it works that way.
It probably doesn't, but
I don't prepare it. You can
Funny.
just tell me what to look for.
okay. First thing would be this. Well, no, it doesn't work on that either
Voices.
because they're in different
Voices.
forms.
Oh yeah, didn't Seth know about
Dudes
the
that smell like
sword
creatures that smell like
situation?
brimstone.
With
Yeah, sulfur. Yeah.
The
Creatures that
Yultas. You guys still in the party.
usually
I'm aware.
smell like sulfur.
We're working up to it.
So, I guess that'd be our first thing.
Locate stank.
In case some of them don't currently have non-detection on, it would catch that. Creatures who normally smell like sulfur. Okay, that'd be the first thing. Creatures not in their true form. Is that weird? Does that qualify, or is that a
I don't think it
loophole or not?
qualifies. I gotta name a specific thing and be like, I want to look for this, and then it'll go. There's this many of them.
Oh,
Wanted to look for evil.
evil creature.
It also have to be. It has to be something that I'm familiar with. So
And you've met the sulfur-smelling guys before.
I've met a couple people that smell like sulfur, but one of them was Maximilian.
It looked like him. So I guess that would count. Locate creature that normally smells like sulfur.
I don't think it'll work for that. But we sleep on it and we'll figure it out in the morning.
I guess so, yeah. Spawning stays up thinking about it.
That's fair.
I stay up even longer than Smelting Ball,
Doing what?
waiting.
Watching him until he falls asleep eventually.
I'm gonna wait till everybody else goes to sleep.
I don't mean to stamp on your parade, but Amrock was asleep later than everybody else, so he would probably be up through the night.
Yeah.
To watch.
That's fine. I'll wait till Amrock's doing something else. You sitting around staring at the party while they're asleep?
No, I'm sitting next to her. Really.
So
That's fine.
nothing really will happen tonight, and we can skip to you eventually being the only one still awake.
Okay, I mean, part of it says it can locate a creature known to you as long as you, or of a specific kind, as long as you've seen it within 30 feet. But again, the state changing thing fucks us over even more.
Yep. It's fine. We'll get there.
So I can time skip until Seth knows what only the one awake.
Yeah.
It'll be like 4 in the morning.
That's fine. I'm aware that somebody in the party has something that I don't care for and should have
Yeah.
been left in the Feywild.
Probably.
I'm gonna try and sneak over to his fucking bag of holdings where he puts everything.
Yeah.
I'm trying to dig in it, but for
Where do you keep your bag of holding?
On my body.
Well,
yeah.
make a sleight of hand check.
All right.
Make a perception check while disadvantaged sleeping.
Oh. I can think I'd get one.
Oh, that's only a 10.
Did perception.
Disadvantage, yeah.
I rolled really good.
I didn't.
That is 24.
So his hand grazes the bag, and you just open up your eyes like Squidward.
You were sleeping like Gandalf, but you're actually awake.
It's just.
No, you sit up like the Ren and Stimpy guy.
Oh. Yeah, I just get like super close to your face. Hand on the staff. Oh. But
Now kiss.
what's going on here?
You pick up a little something while we're in the Feywild?
Yeah.
Why?
I thought we needed to destroy it.
Could have left it where it was. And they would have dealt with it.
Is that how that works?
Probably.
Oh. Are you sure? Can I insight check that?
Did you roll deception on that? I'm not gonna use this dice anymore the rest of the day.
Oof, I am cooking today.
I'm not.
But that's a natty light.
That's a 13.
Well,
I'm lying.
yeah.
So you don't seem pretty confident in that plan. Or lack thereof.
I don't make plans, I just do stuff.
Yeah.
I want to take that and get it out of here.
What can you offer me for it?
Reverse psychology.
What's cool about it? That thing's bad.
It'd be funny if you had
What's
potion you
what's
stole from
worth
Rock.
what to you is worth the last memento of one of my oldest departed friends?
That he knew for less than a month.
that I knew for less than a month, and before that, less than like 10 minutes.
But
It
he
was
was,
more like a couple
he
hours.
was cool every
Yeah.
time.
He was cool every time.
His name almost sounds like cool too.
Well, it can't be worth that much to you if you're willing to destroy it.
Yeah.
So I'll give you nothing for it, and I'll get rid of it for you. My payment will be that I'll save you the effort of destroying it.
I won't be the one who destroys it.
Nobody will. It'll just be gone.
It'll be him. And I point to what I'm assuming looks like an almost burnt out fireplace sleeping on the ground. I've seen his potential. He can do it. Also, it'd be really cool to see.
Do what? We don't know.
I fully believe that you are going to be able to destroy Gilthas.
Okay.
At some point.
He said so.
I didn't say anything.
What's that?
I mean, above board you did.
I didn't say he will be able to destroy Dieltos above board.
What's that?
The sword.
It's the sword. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you didn't say that at all. What are you talking about? You didn't say that at all.
I did not say that Bartians will be the one to destroy
You did
Dieltos
not, you did
above
not say
board.
he will be the
That's
one.
what you're saying.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you said he could do it. If you practice more.
I said he could do some damage to a magical item
Yeah.
if he practiced
I'll have to
more.
go back and listen to that recording.
You're calling with tapes.
But regardless, yeah.
I think it's bad news.
His intuition could have been wrong too as a character.
Be that as it may. I'm uncomfortable just throwing it off into the wild for some random schmuck to pick it up again.
We're gonna throw it off into the wild.
What are you going to do with it?
It's gonna put it somewhere where it won't go anywhere.
Is it the wild?
No, because then it would definitely go somewhere.
Well, where would it go?
I'm going to bed.
Okay. You know what? How about this? That's my bargain. You tell me exactly what you're going to do with this with 100% truth, and I'll let you have
And
it.
just give it to me regardless of what I'm gonna do with it.
Yes,
Inside check.
I will bind you to this Fey deal. So if you break it,
Oops.
yeah, you got me.
21.
Yeah, you smothered me.
Are you actually gonna give me the sword?
If you
find
tell
this-
me with 100% honesty what you will do with this sword,
Honestly.
honestly,
I'm gonna trade it at the college for the one that I want.
That's not a bad idea.
that's not a bad idea.
Yes.
Well, a deal's a deal. You gotta
I know.
You gotta push.
You got a lot of stuff in here, man.
Yeah, push some of the other
Come on.
way. I know there's a lot.
Why
of
is it wet?
I have loose food in there. Just push some of it to the side.
Okay.
What?
Saf Noah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you touch this unseelie sword,
And there we go. That's what I was.
I need you to give me a wisdom saving.
That's what I was afraid of. You're gonna fucking die inside my bag of holding.
I only have one arm
Would
in
be
there.
the first time we've had a body
19.
in a bag of holding.
You feel like an electric current going through your fingers up to your arm to your heart,
Down to the tip of his, you know what?
but nothing happens.
Oh,
Whoa!
You guys all right in there?
You okay?
she's feeling good.
I was gonna say, it's like our backs are to everyone, so like they look and they just see you reaching out, reaching down and going, oh!
Well, they're all sleeping.
Somebody wakes.
I haven't figured out the problem yet. I'm not sleeping.
He's not sleeping at all.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I've been awake for this whole time.
You're in the
Just have-
corner just watching.
He's on his table just writing notes.
And I have really
Blair
good
Witch
hearing,
in
so I
the
can
corner.
hear the entire conversation.
It's following.
happening.
You're gonna have to reach down in there a little bit deeper.
I already have it.
No, I mean like before you grabbed it, it'll just be.
Just
Series of
no,
any
reach in
window.
deeper.
Are you okay?
Yeah,
What are you doing?
just grabbing something.
I'm just spreading the bag so we can
With my ass.
reach it.
Are you fucking with that sword?
No.
Well, I just tell you that in case you are, just be careful because that thing like hates Fey energy and whatnot. It might. I don't know what it will do to you.
You know, you were also a cat earlier. It might hate you even more.
I'll be something else, and then it won't hate me as much.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Plus one
I've
intelligence
I don't know if
agrees.
I've got a
It
plan.
works that way.
I've got a plan. I'm incredibly confident in it.
There's a plan.
Is he incredibly confident in it?
You can insight check me if you want.
I will.
No, it seems like he is.
Are you okay with him taking that sword?
I'm.
He made a deal. He doesn't have a choice.
Look, your friend's
Nat
sword.
20 on
Wasn't
confidence,
Yeah, no.
baby. Woo! I'm confident as shit.
it? This is your friend's sword, I think.
I was told to take it away. It's out of my hands. Now it's everybody else's problem. If they fuck up and something bad happens to them, that's not on me.
Oh, something I learned from reading the Dresden Files that I want to incorporate into Fae stuff is a promise made thrice is like the biggest binding deal of Fae. I like that.
All right.
So you could do that if you want with the Dagio, but if you don't want to, if you
Well,
want
it
to,
already worked out. I already have it.
yeah, it's true.
I'm curious to see what happens if you don't do that.
I mean, I was gonna do it.
No, I'm just saying, just
We'll see what
You're-
happens.
you're-
What if
you're-
it works with you?
What?
But, wait, I didn't hear that part. Never mind. What if your plan doesn't
Thanks. Kind of work.
So where are you gonna?
They always work.
Where are you stowing the sword?
Right on my back.
Okay.
this is backfield.
It.
Like
Look,
someone's got him in the pressure point.
No, it's like there's a cat just fucking making
just
biscuits on my
he
back
pulls
all
out
the
like a
time.
notepad, like, write down what your symptoms are real quick.
You're kind of just like.
But with full like claws.
Just kind of just. No, it's fine. My back's never been looser.
Are you eventually gonna go to sleep though?
Yeah, I'll go to sleep immediately after.
Just on your back, so the sword is digging into your fucking shoulder blades.
All right, so while he's asleep, no, I was kidding.
No, yeah. So while you're asleep,
Uh huh.
I need everyone to leave the room
Oh shit.
except for you,
Okay.
All right.
and then we'll take a break after that.
I need gamer juice.
It's because you're a dreams
I am a dreams druid.
druid.
Oh no.
He's also a dream guy, so this will be.
That's fun. All right. Cool.
Yeah! I don't know why we like keeping the fucking door.
This is gonna be completely improv because I didn't know when this was gonna happen. I didn't write the details.
I didn't really plan it out this far either. I was gonna throw it into the river originally. I mean,
I thought you were gonna do.
that's what I was gonna do, but then I changed my mind when he called when he woke up.
Yeah. Also, this is a problem because if Smelting Bowl dies, I was going to use that for my background character.
I mean, it'll be
But
around.
I mean, it's
I'm not gonna destroy it.
yeah.
I want that close.
Yeah. Get him.
Alright, so
Was it? Okay.
while you're what?
I don't know. I was gonna ask a question, but then I remember that you said that this is completely off the cuff, so never mind.
Well, it's not completely. I have notes, but I don't have like that.
Was the dream gonna happen?
Yes.
Okay. I was curious if it was related to the sword or not.
Oh, it is.
Oh.
It's because you have it on you while you're sleeping right now. So, I don't have another image of what Midsommar looks like, so I'm just going to use the image that I put up last time, which is the Singing Hollow image.
All right.
So you find yourself dreaming in an area that looks similar to Midsommar. Almost like you're projecting your body either in the Feywild, which would be hard to do, or in the astral plane that is shaping its look to look like the Feywild.
Would I immediately recognize this as Midsommar specifically?
It looks like it's trying. It looks
Based off of what I lost from the strangling, or would I just be like, "This is the Feywild"?
I don't know how much. So that's the thing. I don't know how much detail we want you to have lost with that. Because you said your association with.
Well,
with
yeah, so
someone.
the idea that I was thinking for it would be like any
never-
relation that Safnova has to either court,
So like the people there.
just all of it.
Okay.
Like I remember being in the Feywild for a long
But
time.
not what it looked like.
But like generally what it looked like. Like I
recognize
like I recognize like this is Fey as shit.
Yeah.
But maybe not like, oh, this is Midsommar. I've been here.
Okay. Then I will frame this a little differently. So you see eventually materializing before you a woman. And she looks like this.
Whoa!
With wings and a green dress and
You
white
flipping
hair.
up a dress at me? God damn!
Because of your memories, you don't know who this is.
Oh no. It's Titania, isn't it? Oh,
She
that's
takes
funny.
this form, and she looks at you and is speaking Sylvan to you. And you're obviously able to recognize the language. And she says, Safnoa, how are you?
Pretty good. Who are you?
Have you forgotten me? Have you forgotten your mission?
I know I had to make sure Adagio doesn't die.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I don't remember why.
You must have had something happen to you.
We were tracking down a strangler in the town that we're in, and there's people losing memories, and now I'm starting to think that those are the memories that I lost.
Well, if you've lost your memories, I can help a little bit by explaining to you. You are here you're sent on a mission to help your friend Charlotte. It is another fey creature of Midsommar here. She has a very important job, and her request of you was to protect her lover, Adagio, on the prime material plane. And that's why you are here. But we have received information that something has happened near where you are. A Fey crossing has been corrupted.
Yeah, it's a little goofy over there.
We are having trouble entering through. It's a one-way crossing where one's from Midsommar can come to the prime material, similar to the one you came in from, but not in the north. Creatures that from on the material plane cannot go back to Midsommar through that gate.
That explains a lot. We tried to go back through that gate, and the cat guarding it wouldn't let us through.
He is strictly permitted never to allow anyone who cannot receive a whisker from him,
But
no matter who you are.
what we did is test. He's supposed to give us one.
Did you make a deal?
I thought we did.
Did you offer something that the grinning cat?
Oh,
would
he got
want
mad about it.
As
No, he sent us to fight something, and then we fought some spooky shadows.
Explain those to me, please.
They were like... Would I know what termites are?
Yeah.
They're like really big termites. And they went... And then there was a big moose with only one antler.
She looks horrified at that.
Do you have any feet? I don't know. I wasn't super familiar with that. I hadn't seen anything like that before.
Oh, no. You had fought Meanlocks. They are manifestations given form of the Fae's truest, most dire fears.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's familiar. That's what the cat said.
They are usually accompanied by suggestive, charming whispers.
Mm-hmm. Was the moose like a big version of that?
That is known as an exemplar. Well, normally. What you are describing is not good. Our exemplar of the prime material in the continent you're on, his name is Eris. We hadn't heard from him. He was the one who's to investigate this Fae crossing corruption. And something must have happened to him. When an exemplar is not able to fulfill their duty, similar to an oath that someone like a knight or a paladin would make to protect the Fae and their crossings, if they are somehow contained for a long time somewhere, then they can starve. And when an exemplar starves over a long period of time, they can change into something called a Wendigo. They're a corrupted version of an exemplar, one that is... what's the word I'm looking for? That embodies the suffering of starvation and helplessness. And if you had
Seems bad.
ran in with one of those, then it's safe to assume Eris is in either dire trouble or is already gone. Did you kill this creature?
No. We focused on the Meanlocks because that was the original problem. That was what the cat said to kill. So we got rid of all those.
So it's that dire.
Out of curiosity, do these exemplars have weapons?
They can.
Do you know what kind of weapon this Eris one
It was a sword.
for the big one?
Yes. A sword of a plant native to the Feywild called Susser.
I don't remember. Did we decide that I didn't know what Susser was? Or that
Yeah, I
wasn't
think
familiar
so,
with it? I
something
think
like
I think
that.
so.
But you've seen the sword.
Yeah, I've seen the sword. I know it's fake shit.
Yeah, and she's like the plant, the root of what the hilt is made out of that sword is Susser, which is a tree that can grow in the prime material, but under certain conditions, but is actually native to the Feywild. But not in this domain. It's a adjacent domain of delight, not Midsommar.
And which court is Midsummer?
Summer.
So you're Sealy. That's good.
Seems like you've forgotten even that.
I remember they exist.
Would I come to you today, though, tonight, while you dream, on the prime material plane, is the reason I can't even come to you. You are carrying something. A different blade.
Oh yeah, I was gonna trade this for one, actually.
Keep it. And figure out a way to destroy it. That is what I ask of you. That is the Naui Betra Gadai.
You're gonna have to spell that for me, Chief.
Naoi.
Hold on.
This is Gaelic.
It sounds Gaelic. Is it NAOI or MAOI?
NAOI, the Naui space. BEAT arch T fuck
Arch.
BEATHRA Beathra.
Yep.
GADAI. And the I has a little accent mark. The Naui Beathra Gadai. It is an unseelie relic. There were 3 of these forged long ago. The other 2 we have never been able to find. The one you're wearing, we never knew about it, other than right now when you're wearing it.
Oh.
Once you grabbed it, we were able to locate where it is. So they have all 3 been hidden to us until this one right now, as a creature of the Fae, or changed by the Feywild, as if you have been, came in contact with it.
So it only lets you know when Fae have it? 'Cause from what
It
I
has
hear...
magics that stop it from being detected unless a Fae is wielding it.
That makes sense why the non-Fae person that they were talking about had it for so long.
It is a sword of awful deeds done. Forged in the Winter Court, personally enchanted by the Queen of Air and Darkness.
Oh.
And our suspicions lead us to believe that our quest in destroying these 3 items is what is turning the Seldarine away from the Feywild. These weapons hold some sort of significance to the Elven Pantheon, and we know not why. But that sword was used in the Prime Material Plane's history to genocide certain living creatures. Specifically, feline creatures.
Cat people. Whoa.
It seems to have a vendetta against all felines.
I think I remember our companion saying something about sword not liking cats.
So, if you wish, I will put you on this quest. This promise I would love for you to make with me. That you will do your duty to Charlotte and protect Adagio, her lover. And, at the same time, destroy this weapon. This artifact of hate from the Winter Court. If you can. I know not of how, but I need you to figure out how, if possible.
Do I get a reward?
We will find a way to reward you. As there are 3 of these in existence, having 1 gone would be immensely helpful.
Pretty big deal.
You will be a hero among the Fae.
Okay.
Destroying a 3rd of the evil artifacts forged in the Winter Court.
Okay. Alright.
By the way, Naui Beathra Gadai means 9 lives stealer in Gaelic.
Cool. I like it.
Or 9 lives thief, or whatever, something like that.
Okay. I can try and figure that out.
And while you're here investigating this Fae crossing corruption that we cannot access easily over in Midsommar where we are now, it is up to you if you want to investigate that, but it seems like our exemplar is in a lot of trouble or is already corrupted and needs assistance.
Honestly, it seems like what we're already doing might be tied to it anyway. So we might be investigating it either way.
It may hold some information on the sword if you go to Singing Hollow and are able to help them. They may know something. They may not.
If I were to... Let's see. 'Cause I think I found a different Sealy artifact.
Did you?
Happened upon it. There's a mage's college that they have in the place that we're staying.
The prime material is so vast. I don't know this college.
It's boring. It's very boring. But they have so we saw some of their magic artifacts, and they had a big sword that was incredibly fey. And it seemed more Sealy than unsealy.
May you describe it?
Can I cast exposition?
That is Eris's sword, the exemplar, the one that was supposed to protect the Singing Hollow Fey crossing south of your location. In those woods.
Is there any way for me to prove that to other people?
The Fey would know.
Okay. I think I can roll with that.
If Eris was assigned to protect that Fey crossing, he would have likely had that with him when he approached the crossing to defend it against any intruders or whatever is going on. And something must have happened where that sword was taken from him and ended up in the hands of these academy faculty that you say. And something happened to his form that is making him a Wendigo.
Would it benefit him to return that to him?
Wendigos usually don't keep their consciousness the same way, and they don't fight with weapons. They fight with their tooth and claw and antler. So, likely not if he is a Wendigo.
Well, either way, I guess if I can prove that. Okay. Alright, I think I can deal with that one on my own then. Well, yeah, I could probably figure out how to break this. We have a guy that might be good at it.
Just as you did not saying that you remember, but just as you did with Charlotte and me on your first quest, I want you to do it again here. You must promise me 3 times that this will be your mission, your goal, if you are to do this.
Yeah. I promise.
Hey, Macarena. And she
We'll
says...
just have a dance off?
Yeah. She says, very well. I will see myself out. We will speak again, though I know not when I will be able to. My schedule is very full.
Alright. I mean, mine is going to be here too tomorrow, I guess, so it's probably fair.
And Oberon says he sends his regards.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know the name, but you're like, I don't even know that guy either.
Yeah, but that's cool.
It's like Obama. It's like okay.
Oh, fuck yeah, Obama.
Or like vice president. She's like president.
Joe Biden says hello? What?
During Obama's presidency, yes.
Send it back.
Alright. And the dream, she fades away from the dream, and the terrain of Midsommar also fades away. And your dream is over. And that's not where we're leaving it off.
God dang.
So, basically...
What have you done to my son?
I wanted... You'll like it. Trust me. I wanted to give you more of a goal other than just hang out with Adagio.
Sure.
So...
Cool, yeah, works for me.
And the sword was kind of like, oh, I could do that. Anyways, I'm done.